gaming legend. We are gamers. Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Okay, let's see. Live stream offline. That's not true. Where am I? Who am I? Where am I? Yes. All right. Let me go ahead and announce it. This is public, right? I'm not just losing. Okay. This copy. Okay. At streams. Okay. All right, let's play. Crack my knuckles like so. Yes. Get this up. Okay. How we doing today, fellers? I arrive into a desolate wasteland. I forget what I was doing exactly. I'm gonna sleep in this household, though. This nice, comfy bed that is not mine. Yes. I'm playing a whole butt ton of single player, and because my character model in this version is like 0.66%. No, that's not the right. 0.66 times the size what I usually am. I feel weird being this low to the ground now. I used to play the server so often, so frequently that it just got normal to me, but now it's weird. If you're staying safe. Oh no, I got thrown out of the house 35 minutes ago. I'm currently dead on the floor. You actually don't know. No, but I usually play my single player world so often now that it's weird. It's weird existing in this liminal space. Hey, my item was dropped there, which means nobody's been in this area. Ugh. I have to work tomorrow. Why are you streaming? I'm streaming because, I don't know, I just feel like it. Do I really need a reason? No, but I got on the other day and I built this little, like, castle wall. I was watching history about World War One. And I got inspired, so I built a castle wall. Was World War One known as, like, the last great, like, the last old war before they developed new technologies, or is that something different? That might be like the war directly before that. I read something really funny about the U.S.'s involvement in World War One and Two, and the reason why the U.S. was so actively against joining the world wars in both World War One and World War Two. A lot of it was due to the U.S. having this perception that Europe was always in war. They were always constantly in war, and they were always like in a major conflict, and so the U.S. was like, we don't even want to be involved in this because you're always in a war. We can't always send you shit to fix this. So that was one of the major reasons why the U.S. like stayed out of. Definitely, it played a big role in the First World War, more than the second. But I think it's funny that like there was a perception that Europe was always in war and always in conflict. So the U.S. was just, we're just out of here. Because you gotta remember, North America only has 3 countries. Europe has like 45 billion countries, so I guess it makes sense. Let me turn up my volume because I can't even hear what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm very happy with this village so far. This is what I've been mostly working on. I initially wanted to make this entire area one big village, but I decided to fill this all in with trees because I just think it looks better. By the way, custom forest I made, I hand built. Okay, I didn't hand build. Okay, I went into Creative World and hand built every one of these trees, and then used Axiom to spread them around a copy of the seed. Ugh. I'm burping. And I think I was gonna do something over here. I can't remember what I was gonna do though. Unfortunately, I was beginning to flatten out this area, but I don't know for what purpose. So, yes. Yeah, but apparently, if the U.S. didn't get involved in voice chat icons, if the U.S. didn't get involved in World War One, there's genuinely a chance that like Germany would have quote unquote won the First World War. Apparently, until the U.S. got involved, World War One was not exactly a great situation. How active has Minecraft server been? Not particularly. it's had a somewhat big boost, but that's because I've not been uploading videos and I've not been advertising it, so people just kind of pittered out. If you're thinking about joining the server, don't do it now because boots because it's gonna be reset in like a month. So right now is like the worst time to try to join. Tornado sculpture in the empty air. What? No. 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 Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that. Yeah, we're I got tornadoes left and right, brother. Maybe that's a bit of an over exaggeration. There's just tornado watches around. Oh, I fucked up. Yo. Oh yeah. I think wasn't this built off of a Lego set? I think I built this house right here off of a Lego set. I'm pretty sure. I think JoJo's been living in there. I'm not sure what I want to do. I just kind of got on because I wanted to talk. I wanted to use my vocal cords. I did record probably the longest video I've ever recorded in history. I think it's 2 hours long in just raw footage. It's gonna be like probably over 40 minutes. Towards the end of the video, I did get really rambly though, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit it down because the longer the video went on, the less I adhered to the script and just started saying what was on the top of my head. So we're gonna see how that turns out. I kind of had an idea of like putting up market stalls here, but I feel like market stalls are a bit of a cap out. If you look over here, where was it? Over here, yeah. I tried building a similar town with the beta aesthetic. As you can see here, we have a couple big houses. We have one that's a diagonal, which I hate. And I tried building market stalls over here, but I just kind of, there's all the sails got out of my wind. All the sails gone. All the winds out of my sails. So, and I feel like building stalls is a bit of a cop-out, but at the same time, I'm not sure what else I'm going to put there, so. I do gotta say, it is definitely very nice. I hope Rex likes what I've done with the place. I'm especially very happy with this. You ever like listen to your dog like a member of the family? I don't know, something weird just happened a little while ago, and it kind of freaked me and Ma out. Ma was getting ready for bed, and I was playing with the dogs on the bed. And when we was playing with the dog, Gus just kind of stopped playing and like stared out the bedroom door into the hallway. And we were both like, "The fuck's he looking at? What's he looking at? I don't know what he's looking at." And he was staring like so hard, like there was something out there, that I eventually I checked every door in the house to make sure it was locked. Like, okay, what the fuck's happening? And we found nothing, so we just ignored it. Bro, I'm about to get murdered in the middle of the fucking night. I'm about to get fucking murdered. I'm gonna have a knife get plunged into my chest in the middle of the night, bro. We'll see, though. I'm still alive right now. Ugh. Me personas. Hold on. I want to turn off this so I don't see it. There we go. What's the video about? Call the demon's name to anger it. Said they have this very stupid crap. Video is the history of MLP. It goes over. Oh my god, why is everyone talking all at once? Holy shit. It's just the general history of the entire MLP brand, going from G1, G2, G3, G4, G5. Though I will admit, G2 and G3 are a little bit lax on details because there's not a lot to talk about, but G4, 5, and G1 are all like super detailed. At least for a concise video, they're pretty in detail. Hey, dog, love to look out the window for people to break in. My dog looks out the window for squirrels. Call the demon's name to anger it. Gerald! Gerald! Since I've been playing so much single player, I've gotten really jealous of my fucking village training hall. I've been running out of food so often in my single player world, and I miss the ability to just trade for blocks and blocks of emeralds and be able just to buy infinite food. I miss that so much. Destroy the server? Yeah, maybe like in a month or two. Yeah. This place is down. Some rockets. If I was named Gerald, I'd come back and haunt people out of anger. I think I saw like a Tumblr post about this, but why are all the ghosts like Victorian, like little shits? Why can't there be like a TikTok influencer ghost? You know, why can't there be a fucking YouTuber ghost? Why's it gotta be all like factory workers from 120 years ago? Where's the real ghosts? I don't know. I just want to put out there I don't believe in ghosts. Tuberculosis? So put out there I don't believe in ghosts. Everything has a rational explanation for it. I live in the woods and I've seen seen and heard some crazy shit, and I've never thought it's a ghost. There's always been a logical explanation for it. Oh my god, there's the woods creaking. It's gotta be a ghost. Well, what if it's somebody breaking in, huh? You know, like what if? Okay, what do I gotta do? I got a few projects I could do. I could probably finish this big fucking dome I've not done yet. I wanted to build like a really nice log cabin in here with custom trees around, but I got sidetracked with this project over here. Why is YouTube chat like updating once at a time? This is weird. Imagine it was the only people who died from tuberculosis. Yeah, it's ghosts are a byproduct of, yeah, the place give people power to linger after death. That's why they're all sickly. What about COVID fuckers then? What happened to COVID fuckers? Yeah, it's really rich YouTube chat right now. Yeah, I'm seeing like everything's updating all at once. Alexa, play the Logical Song by Supertramp. What? What does that mean? What do those words mean in that order? Oh, one thing I could probably do is also light up this area over here, because I did notice that my area is all nice and lit up, and then Rex's area is all fucking moody. Unless people are fast typers. Maybe it's synced now. It takes 50 years for them to show up. Okay, yeah. All right. I was thinking maybe like a nice flower garden right here. But I guess first I should probably go. Oh, forgot to do this. Get some lanterns down. I feel like we're getting to that phase where everything's winding down, and now it's less about making new projects and it's more about completing them. I had this same kind of this same kind of phase during season 2, where towards the end I started just like fixing shit and finishing shit. So I feel like that's almost what we're in right now, is we're in the finishing shit phase. Bee garden? Maybe. I do got a fuck ton of bees, so. Oh my god, I'm ruining Rex's garden, Rex's area. Oh my god. I do feel like this place is a little bit bare. Bees? It would be cute to have them float around. You concern me. You're a concerning person. You're concerning me. Are you using ChatGPT to translate your words, or is this just the way you type? You're freaking me out. You're giving me some crazy feelings. All right. Well, I guess I could maybe build like a custom oak tree. God, that's also another thing that I really want to do in real life. One thing I want to do in real life is I want to plant like a fuck ton of like apple trees out front of my property or something. And 10 years down the line, I'll have a beautiful orchid out front. That looks so nice. I promise I am a human beat boop. Alright, I guess. My FPS is weirdly kind of taking a dip for some reason. I'm not sure why. That's why. There we go. It was 10 too low. Ready, Johnny Appleseed? I love folklore and folktales because a lot of it is so horrifically over-exaggerated it's not even funny. Like, isn't Johnny Appleseed, like, he did exist, but he wasn't called Johnny Appleseed, and he just, like, planted, like, a few trees, and he wasn't, like, a fucking... I don't know, I just think that story's kind of funny, because he's not half as crazy as what the world makes them out to be in modern day. Where the fuck do I keep my packed mud? I guess in here. I can't wait for season 4 when I can make automated storage systems. Like, a lot of folklore is based on real people. But has just been... I've never heard of Johnny Appleseed. Okay. Johnny Appleseed is a, like, folklore story about a guy who spread apple trees all across North America. Or I guess, just the US. I'm not entirely sure how the story goes. It's been, like, literally, I'm not even joking, 15 years since I last heard it. But I believe the story goes, the folklore goes, is that he imported, like, a bunch of apple seeds and just spent the rest of his life just walking around the US just planting trees. And that's why we have so many apple trees in the US now. Even though I don't think you can actually find them in the wild. I think you can mostly just find them, like, on people's property and in apple orchards. Orchids, whatever. Yeah, but I believe Johnny Appleseed did exist in real life, but he wasn't like he's just not as extreme as that as the song makes him out to be. Ziggy ain't you American? Well, Ziggy Badagabaz grew up in I think Mexico or something. So didn't hear the fascinating stories of John Apple. I am so out of oak. Holy shit. God, I can't wait till I have create mod and can store all my items. I lived for a bit, but I grew up in the US. Oh, what the fuck? I totally thought you were a Mexican. I apologize. Just kidding. I don't. Okay, I need to go eat some apple trees. Oh, I remember now. That's where I use all my wood. Nope, that's spruce wood. Never mind. I'll take down some of these Herobrine trees. These heroin trees. Can you believe they're totally... I just want to make this fucking very clear. They're making the Minecraft movie 2, and they're absolutely involving Herobrine. Like, just absolutely. 100%. They're involving Herobrine. I can't stress that enough. Johnny Apple! I think in the Minecraft Live, they had, like, an announcement where they're like, and we have this character who's playing, they have this guy who's playing a very secret character. And they did, like, a joke about him dressing up as Steve. Like, that's so obviously Herobrine. They're fucking bringing heroin into the Minecraft movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think retroactively, Notch has said in an interview that the one thing he regrets not adding the most was Herobrine. I think he went on record and said that if he had the chance, he would go back and add Herobrine because it's just so funny and make it like a 1 in 1 billion chance to appear, like how the Mince Raft screen is, right? You were supposed to be a hero, Brian. Fucking roll credits. Stay safe. Good luck. I kind of did clickbait. The storm's mostly over, I think. We're just getting right now. That's a little thing we in the YouTube business call clickbait. Yeah. I do have a tornado story that I want to share, but I'm pretty sure it will like literally dox me, so I won't. Like it's honestly a really cool and like kind of horrifying story that I want to talk about, but I can't because it will literally dox me, so I can't do that. Whose fucking bed is this? Nice. There we go. Wow. Picked up oak sapling, but how did I not? Did I replace the bed? Hold on, did I do that? No, I did not. Oh, I just picked up an oak sapling. Okay, maybe Ayuzer is the one who did that. Anyways. I thought he was supposed to be a hero, Brian! Something somewhat frustrating did happen, by the way. I'm a little bit annoyed with an eBay seller. So a console I wanted to buy for a very long time. I think I like that name. Oh, I think my chat's not on ultra low latency. Maybe that's what's happening. Hold on. Is my chat on? Oh, it is on ultra. I don't fucking. What? I don't care. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. So I've wanted one of my like dream consoles to own has been a PlayStation Vita. When I was a young kid, I got a PlayStation Vita for Christmas, a blue slim model. I think it was GameStop exclusive or Japan, whatever. And it was awesome. But I only had it for like a few days, and I played the shit out of Little Big Planet because I wanted to get a PS4 instead because I want to play with my friends. Big mistake. I regret selling that PlayStation Vita. And so ever since then, I've always wanted one really bad. And the other day, like a few months ago, 2 months ago, I recently came into contact with some money. And I was like, I'm going to splurge on a PlayStation Vita. So I bought one off eBay, and in the title it said, fast 1-day shipping. Well, like a day later, the seller, oh my god, a beehive. We can grab one right now. Is there bees in here? There is. It said 1-day shipping in the title. So I bought it under the impression that it would be 1-day shipping. Well, then the seller messaged me and said, hey, unfortunately, we're having an influx of shipments right now, so it'll be like 2 weeks till we can ship it. I'm like, okay, just fucking cancel my order then. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. You said, you put in your fucking title, you put in your goddamn title 1-day shipping, I'm gonna believe you, okay? So I got a refund and I bought a different PS Vita. You can play Helldivers 1 on the PS Vita. I actually have, yes. I must go sleep. Bye-bye. So anyway, I bought a different PS Vita. And this one took like a month to arrive. And I just been waiting on it. I've been checking the package almost daily, waiting for it to fucking ship. It came from Japan. And finally, it arrived today. After like literally a month in transit. And so I excitedly ripped open the box. I started the PS Vita, and I realized something. For some reason, I could not connect to the internet. No matter what I did, I could not connect. So I was getting frustrated. I'm like, what's happening? Why can't I connect to the internet? Am I missing something? So I googled the error code it was giving, which it was some weird like 8SW134A error code. And what I found was that there was a problem with the hardware. Yeah. So apparently, something's wrong with the hardware, and the Wi-Fi chip is just broken. Yeah. And so I'm also extra pissed off because they did not say that this was an issue in the listing. In the eBay listing, it did not say, by the way, the Wi-Fi's not working. It said very good condition. It said it was used, but it was very good condition. It being broken is not good condition. So I've requested a refund. And also, I want to jailbreak it because, you know, the fucking PS Vita is useless without a jailbreak in 2026. And the only jailbreak exploit requires the internet connection. You cannot do it without internet. So I'm literally fucked. I have to send it back and get a different one. What the fuck ever. So I'm just a little bit peeved off at that. I have the PS Vita right here. It's literally in my hands. It feels great. The screen's a little bit scratched, but it's honestly pretty ignorable. It's in my hands. It's very nice. I love the PS Vita. It's like my favorite dream console. I can't fucking use it for what I wanted. God. And what also sucks is I bought a PS Vita SD card adapter just like the day I got it, which is today. I bought it like immediately after I got it because I'm like, oh my god, okay, well now that I know it's here and actually shipped, I'm gonna buy the SD card adapter. Well, now it's gonna show up and there's not even gonna be a fucking PS Vita for me to use it on, so that's great. Fucking rigmarole. There's thunder out there. So yeah, I'm waiting on the seller to respond back. We'll see what they say. Because I personally think it's an open and shut case. I mean, you did not say that the PS Vita had a defect to it. You did not clarify that anywhere in the description. $160. In Japan, PS Vitas usually go for less money because I think PS Vita was more popular over there than it was in the States. So they're generally cheaper, and plus the Japanese currency is just like that as well, where everything's just generally cheaper. So it was $160. And I also did Google it. Apparently, the only way to fix this Wi-Fi issue is to replace the motherboard. If I had the 3G model, I could just buy a Wi-Fi chip, but I don't. I have the Wi-Fi model, which means that the Wi-Fi thing is built into the board. So in order to replace the Wi-Fi chip, I literally would have to tear apart the entire thing and buy a new motherboard, which cost me like $120, which is almost the same price as the fucking console. So, you know, not doing that. So I'd just rather get my fucking money back. Rex, I'm griefing your fucking guy. Griefing your base with leaves. How do oak trees look like in real life? Mine has stick drift. Nice. My sticks are pretty good. They're a little bit crusty, but they're not. I can just clean it. It's not that big of a deal. Let's look how oak tree looks like in real life. Oak tree. Very nice. Okay, so I'm not building an oak tree. This tree looks nothing like what I'm building. Very nice. That's great. Water. Okay, in order to make this a lore accurate oak tree, I need to make it very bushy on top. Apparently, I heard that trees when they have like a mushroom shape, that means they're unhealthy. But I don't know. I guess I like unhealthy trees. Fight me. I mean, I don't know. There's something so like, ow! There is something so like opportunistic about a tree, like just one tree standing alone in a field. It just looks so nice. I love trees, like especially big old bushy ones, right? They look very nice. Something about them, man. Something about them. I'm a big fan of the way trees are. Call me a big tree fan. Okay, how does this look? It looks okay from this angle. It needs to be more on the bottom, but this side needs a lot more fluff. We had a tree like that in my elementary school. We made up stories about it. Yes, I had a tree too, and the story in my elementary school was where the tree was. There was a story that a child like in the 90s died over there. Like behind the tree, fenced off, was like a hill, and the elementary school story was that in the 90s a kid rolled down the hill and died. And it was actually supported by evidence, because if you looked down the hill, there was a Christian like cross at the bottom of the hill. Like the property, the neighbor's property, they put up crosses for some reason. Maybe they buried their dog down there or something. And so if you look down the hill, there was crosses there. And for a little kid in 2010, I mean, that was definitive proof, right? I mean, that obviously somebody died there. That's just how it is, right? It's looking pretty good. How does it look from a distance? Good. Yeah, I actually returned there to my elementary school for, I'm not sure what it's called, but like as a senior class, we walked through it. Or not through, we walked through the playground. Apparently they used to do it where you would walk through the actual school itself, but for some reason after COVID they stopped that practice. So now I unfortunately had to just walk through the playground. Hello, fellow Michogander YouTuber. Insert funny comment. Okay, am I being invaded? What the fuck? Yeah, but we walked through the playground, and I was very surprised at how much it changed. They had like new play sets on the playground that I don't remember them being there, but they had the same ones that were there when I was a kid, but they were like super faded and yellow and old. During like the first half of my elementary school, we actually had like a big fat danger slide. We had an absolutely giant like metal slide that you would see in the 1960s articles of like dangerous kid slides. And when I was there for like kindergarten, first, second, third grade, for instance, golden zombie. There would always be like a chaperone out there guarding the slide because it was so dangerous. You had to make sure there was only like one kid at a time. Pew. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I'll throw on a beehive. Let's put it like right there. Maybe it'd be like this. Yeah, that looks better. That looks worse. Let's grab some spruce to make this look better. Bzzz. You know, we all love Dangerous Playground toys. That's awesome. We love Dangerous Playground toys. Yeah, but I remember that elementary school very well. It's all in my head. I just wish I could see it again. The interior of it, I mean. Of course, I've driven by it a bunch, but I've never actually gone in there since I left, which is unfortunate. I didn't know that we weren't allowed to go inside until I need fence gates. I don't know we weren't allowed to go inside until we showed up, and we just weren't allowed to go inside, and I was so fucking bummed out. Oh, there's some oak. I was so bummed out. I want to see in there, and of course I can't just like go in there. That's just not a thing you can do. You can't just show up to an elementary school and be like, "Hey, I want in." You'll get shot. I mean, no. Okay, how much school have you been to? One in a deep red county. I mean, beautiful. I just spit out a tree at my ass. Very nice. I guess I should bone meal the area. I should do this actually. This makes it probably look a little bit nicer. Yeah. Yo. Oops. Furnace. Good lord. Hello. My dad unironically believes that if everyone had a gun, like every human being, there'd be no violence. Which I think is, like, a pretty crazy thing to think. He said that there'd be no violence because everyone knew that everyone has a gun, therefore that nobody would cause any issues because they know they get shot. Tornado gun. That's unironically what he believes in. Which, honestly, I think it depending on how you look at it would be true, but I don't want to live in a fucking constant state of fear that if I accidentally insult somebody's mother in a different language, that I'm gonna get shot, right? I mean, like, I don't know. Your stream delay seems to be mostly gone. What stream? I am streaming from Christopher, the computer from Imitation Game. I'm streaming from that thing. Was that the guy's? Was it Christopher? I think that was the computer's name. Bone meal. I want some bone meal now. Huh. Thunder. You guys hear that? Let me check the weather radar and not dox myself. Hold on. I'm gonna burp at you. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, we're into the thick of it now. We're into the thick of it, boys! I've not dropped any frames. Oh, I've dropped a few frames. Anyways, back to it. Round. First appearance. Having a gun at school. Having a gun as not worked. Your English is not your first language, I see. Bone meal. I want bone meal. Has not worked. Okay, alright. Mute. Very nice looking. What a beautiful, idealistic town that holds absolutely no propaganda values about Nazis whatsoever. Don't ask me what I mean by that. Very pretty. Like Germany. Here it is. What? Don't think too hard about it. Butte. It looks nicer, isn't it? Hey, Rex, get online and fix your place. It looks like shit. Ugh. Thinks really hard. Have you guys seen the new, like, building style? Building style? That's not right. Have you guys seen the new, somewhat new, as in the past, like, 10, 15 years new, interior design language known as mid-century? Oh, it's beautiful. Kind of. Sweet Brenner and Cartwheel Blaze. Yeah, no problem. There's been, like a new, interior design style called mid-century that I think a lot of people are actually calling, like, the millennial, like, minimalism for Gen Zers, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, there's a new interior style called mid-century, which looks really fucking cool. But the problem is, it's really hard to get right. I feel like there are 1,000 examples of mid-century that looks like shit. Like shit from a butt. Like terrible looking mid-century styles, right? And there's not a lot of examples of it looking good. So if I go to google.com right now and I search up mid-century design, I'm not going to find things I like. But mostly I like the furniture a lot. I actually got so inspired by mid-century that I tried to design a little cushion that I built. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I think I posted it to Miniframe. I did. Here it is. I went to the pole barn and I spent like the entire day making this thing. So it's a little cushion that sits on my lap, which has a cushion on the top and a cushion on the bottom for my legs. The top cushion's for my dog, Ellie, to sit on. And I just spent a lot of time working on it, and I think it looks really nice. Very happy with it. Mid-century inspired. That's why I use that shade of green. The problem with everyone having guns is that you'd have to carry one more item with you all the time. That's like the bottom of the list of the problem with that. That's like the bottom of the list, man. that's I guess you're not wrong, but I feel like out of all of the potential issues that everyone having a gun all the time 24/7 would cause, I feel like that's like a pretty low on the list. Oh, one more thing for us to carry? Gosh. Fucking Americans. Also, have you seen the video of the guy bringing a rifle to a crowded beach to go fishing? No, and I don't think I want to, actually. Making a dog bed is cool. I do like my dog. I like my dog bed quite a bit. It's for my dog. I don't have a picture of her sitting on it just yet, but she did spend yesterday, all day yesterday, sitting on my lap. I say all day. The first, like, 1 to 4 p.m. sitting on my lap. On that cushion, and it's really nice. I'd also record an entire YouTube video about making it, but that's for later. If I finish editing it. Oh, no. Hi, Jojo. Yeah, no, I see. I get it. I get it. Okay, we gotta do something with the side. Actually, let's go do an assessment real quick. So, because we're getting towards the end of the season, we have 1 month left. I feel as if it's time to start wrapping things up. It's talking about everyone owning guns all the time. Everyone having guns all the time. Almost talking about the end of the season. So I'm trying to wrap things up. Make things look nicer before the end comes. One of these chests... Oh, I literally found it. I was gonna say, I was storing a bunch of stone in one of these chests. I literally instantly found it. Okay. That's nice. Alright. So, I think this main ship's pretty much all the way done. I don't have much else I want to add to it, I guess. Plus, this villager trading hall like this, it's just the way it looks now, I guess. Win dog reveal. I think she's already... Oh, I actually recorded with her for a bit of the video I'm going to be releasing soon. About the MLP history. So this ship's pretty much done. This ship's done. And this one is a little bit fucking goofy looking, but I think it's done. How much iron do I actually have? Holy shit. Alright, I think we're pretty full on iron here, bud. You stuck? The fuck? Cheater. So these are all done. The unfinished one, I think, is basically just this one right here. I built this to be like my bedroom. No, I built this to be my storage system. I wanted to make the top deck, or maybe the bottom deck, into a storage room, but I never quite got around to it. And as you can see, the top balloon is not exactly connected to the bottom. So that's also something I should probably fix at some point. I also have the big-ass world map over here that I signed up here for. Oops. Fell down. Dun-na-na-na. Oh my god, I fell down again. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na. Good. What the fuck is happening? I'm just... Who covered my scaffolding in fucking slime? Okay. There I am. Look how small the town was. Oh my god. You see that? May I inquire a nuclear reactor fact? Inquire? What do you mean by inquire? I don't know what inquire means. Sure, bud. Go right ahead. Yeah, I want to see how this map looks like when I fill it out. There it is. Oh my god, look at the map. Oh my god, look at the map fill out. There's so much shit. Oh my god. Oh, I also didn't even... I built that before I even did this. Oh my god. May I ask for a nuclear reactor fact? That they're cool? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. They are cool. They're very cool. They work. They definitely work, I'd say. They work very well, actually. Just making sure I have this all filled out. Wow, I don't fucking know what you want me to do, dog. That's crazy. I know what the word inquire means. Not in that context. I know what the word means. I don't know what it means in that context. That's crazy. Um. Uh. How about this? The Germans have one of the most wildest possible governmental parties. They have like like the U.S. is like Republicans, Democrats, that kind of thing. They have something called the Green Party, which is very progressive towards green energy policies. But their one big thing is that they're extremely anti-nuclear, like extremely anti-nuclear. Um, Germany used to be known for being like the capital for all nuclear reactors. They built some of the best nuclear reactors, if not the best nuclear reactors in the entire world. They were really, really good at it, okay? Um, well, for some reason, I'm not actually entirely up to date on the history or reason as to why this happened, but I'm not sure why. They decided to make the Green Party, which is an extremely anti-nuclear party. Extremely anti-nuclear. Oh my god, when did Lie type in chat? What the fuck? Hello. They were so anti-nuclear, as a matter of fact, they're actually shutting down like all nuclear power plants because they got into power. Unfortunately, they're shutting down all nuclear power plants, and they're having to heavily rely on other countries for their sources of power. That increase demand for, I think, like oil and gas, which they had to get from like Russia, who is currently in the middle of a Ukraine war. If you don't remember. Um, and they had to like restart a bunch of like coal power plants to keep up with energy demands because they're shutting down other nuclear reactors, which is great. Such a green party. They're so green. Though I think it is worth noting that a lot of their power does actually come from France, which is a very green country. So I guess whatever. So green. Yes. Clean coal, as Mr. Donald Joseph Trump would say. Yes. Okay, so I wanna connect the bottom part of that to the top part, and I think what I might do is just copy this design, this like kind of like what Art Deco looking steampunk, like copper connector. So like from right there up to there, I guess, or maybe like more towards the middle. I'm not sure. Yeah. How much copper do I actually have? Okay, I got a pretty decent amount, I think. Get a ship up there. You can pilot the airship. You're so right, Queen. I could do that, yeah. I have a happy gas that's been floating around here since the beginning of the season that I could use. Isn't this guy small? Did I make this guy, like, smaller on purpose? Whatever. Alright, let's turn this into cut, and then I'm going to turn this into stairs. Okay. Yeah, that awkward moment when you're so green that you accidentally start up coal power plants again. It's fucking very nice. Oops. I do want to point out that you can very obviously see the evolution of my own building language and building style and building expertise evolve with my airships. Like, this airship right here is very different in design compared to this one over here. Like, I didn't even know you do streams. What's going on right now? I'm currently just saying a bunch of slurs. This is a joke, by the way. I want to make that clear for YouTube because apparently I said a joke last stream that was very obviously a joke, but I got a copy. What was it? A fucking community guideline strike for it. So I just want to make that very clear. I was joking when I said saying slurs. You can go back and watch the stream. I was saying no slurs. There was no slurs here. Don't give me a second community guideline streak, please. I beg you. What was the joke? Well, I'm not gonna say it again now, am I? Fucking... I just woke up. I did not. I've been awake for, what is it? About 12 hours now, actually. That's one. And then I think I need to make one. Copy that one, so make another one like, what, 10 blocks away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like right here, I guess. Did you say poop from a butt? Yes, I did. It was very tragic, and I've grown from my mistakes of saying poop from a butt. Poop poop beep poo, beep beep poo poo. This is too far away. No, that's actually pretty good. Poop from a butt. Nah, they're out to get me, you understand? The mafia, the Hasbro mafia. Poop from a butt, poop from a butt. I once saw, one of my friends was beefing with somebody else on Twitter, and somebody else leaked them DMs of this person saying slurs. And as a joke, I said, what could possibly be their excuse for saying a slur? Are they ranking them? And then my friend responded, yes. And they sent the screenshots, and they literally were. Like, not joking at all. They literally were ranking slurs, and it was fucking hilarious. Boo! Are they ranking them? Sure, that's good enough. Yeah, but I said it as a joke, and I was totally fucking spot on. I think even I got involved for a second where I shared the screenshots, and I'm like, is this you, bro? Is this you? Based on what? I guess on severity. I don't want to exactly share the screenshots. But I think it was like severity of how bad they were perceived as. Like saying certain Asian slurs weren't as bad as the N-word. Yes, I did like your Tung Tung Sahar statue. But they... Yeah, it was just kind of funny, because I said it as a joke, but it was absolutely 100% real. It's like, okay, well, what did I do over here? Oh, I didn't extend it on this side. Oh, I see. My brain is melting. My fucking brain and my motherfucking brain is melting. How do I do this? How do I do this? Like this? Is it right? It's a little bit goofy. I'm able to draw triple T flawlessly. The fuck does that mean? Who's triple T? Okay, there we go. I figured it out. I did it. I wanted this one to continue up like this. And then touch this one. Like, show... Oh, I need more cut copper, I think. Yeah. Bro doesn't know. I don't. Triple T because of triple Chung. Isn't it Tung Tung saw her and not Tung 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 saw her? Why is there 3 now? Why is there 3 tongues? I don't understand. No, it's 2 tongues? Well, why is it triple T then? Oh my god. You said it was triple T! 3 tongues? Wait, you just said... Wait, no, it's 2 tongues, 3 tongues. What the fuck are you saying to me right now? I'm not brain rotted enough to understand this shit. I'm not up to date on the Gen Z fucking... Or Gen Alpha slang, I guess. People just shortened it. Well, it's double T then. It's not triple T. I don't know what this means. Unk! Oh my god. Guys are just fucking devoid of all human features. Okay. And this last one will be like here, I guess. I always knew him as Tung 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 with 3. Bro's chopped. Oh my god. I'm sorry that I don't... Oh my... I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it. Fuck you. I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay, how does this look? Yeah, that looks good. Bro's chopped. You're more chopped than a fish with its head cut off, brother. You guys remember I saw like a Guinness World Records book of the fastest person to ever build a Minecraft staircase. It was from like an old ass like 2012 YouTuber. And they were playing on like Xbox 360 with a controller, and they were literally building a staircase like this. They were like like and it was painfully slow, and I remember watching when I was like freaking 8 years old. Like I could beat that. I could so easily beat that. Shit. Yep. I lost my copper. I like how I just built a fucking ship right over Bones Castle. It's kind of funny. Chunk. I like 'em chunky. Why'd I say that? Don't clip that. Ah. Me personas. Can you build an airship made out of poop? I mean, that one pretty much already is. Like, let's be for real here. Unk, unk, unk. You guys gotta calm down. Skibbity ligma. I mean, like, you gotta chill out. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna check on my my eBay appeal to see if my eBay appeal has been appealed right yet, because it should those Japanese people over there should be waking up right around this time. I'd think at least. Let's see. Nope. Still, it's Bill still been requested. I think after like a week, I think eBay corporate can step in and they can just outright refund me, which I kind of hope happens because it means I get to keep this PS Vita and all the money at the same time. Should be awesome. Billions must wake up. What? Free PS Vita life hack. Yeah. I hope that they just ghost me so I get to just get my money back from eBay Corporate instead. Unfortunately, they actually have a pretty high eBay rating, so I don't think that'll happen. But imagine though if I just get a free parts PS Vita in case my main one that I will eventually buy breaks down. That'd be so nice. Also, since it did come from Japan, I'm sure that the shipping was pretty expensive, so maybe they might just say like, "Fuck it, I don't want to pay the shipping. Just take it back. Just fucking keep it." I don't know. A man can hope, okay? Okay. Itch my nose. Itch my boogers. My boogers. My boogers. This goes like this. CC, does this work with a red car? What? My car is red, yes. My car is red. This is true. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, my car is red. Like this? Shit, I forget how this fucking goes. This sucks. This sucks so bad. So boop. Upside down. Upright? Yes. Goes like this. Stupid head! My car is red. I drive a red car. I'm sorry. You know what else sucks? Vacuums. I've been looking for an old vintage vacuum cleaner. I want to buy like a mid-century vacuum cleaner and then just use that. That'd be really cool. Back in my day. You drive a homosexual car. Okay. You're just making shit up now. Her name is Cruella, and she's a woman. Why'd I say it like that? I thought you hated mid-century. You said it was poop from butt. I said that most people who do mid-century don't understand it. Okay, here's the thing. Most people, like most Gen Zers who do mid-century design, they just make it look like millennial minimalism with wood grain. That's all they do. mid-century is not millennial minimalism. It's with wood grain. It's its own separate thing, and nobody fucking understands it. I swear. Why is this? Why is this missing like that? At least I have extra, I guess. Okay, how's this look from a distance? Very nice. I made like a poop deck here, or like what is this called in a normal pirate ship? The underbelly. Drink my water. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Nobody's being named Frederick. What? Poop deck, lolololol, ololol, raffle, lamau, raffle cup, raffle. That's an interesting thing to say. Okay, let's get a sheep up. Let's get a sheepy up here, I think. Almost harvests its beans. Baited surgery on a grape. That meme is like literally 8 years old now. That's weird because I saw that Michael Reed video about it when it was new, and it's now like 8 or 6 years old, and it's like, time flies, man. Especially when you're not paying attention to it. Oops, that's not where that goes. Oh, wait, that is where that goes. Eat them balls. Just saying shit now, man. I do have grapes. I like grapes quite a bit, actually. Yes, kidnap the sheep. Stop the sheep. Stop the sheep. Make them leaving. Oh, thunder. Oh my goodness. Either that's thunder or that's a rumbly in my tumbly. Alright, let's go grab a sheep real quick. Why is that burned down? Oh, it's not. It's just Distant Horizons. Oops. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Is anybody here an artist in chat? Because I have to admit to a unforgivable sin that I have committed, and I think I need to talk to my priest about it, aka you guys. An unforgivable sin that I must repent for, and I feel kind of bad about it, but also don't because it's really cool. Used AI. Okay. So I was looking at mid-century desks. Okay, I was trying to look for a good mid-century desk because I was thinking about like maybe redesigning my room to look kind of mid-century inspired, and I couldn't. I just could not find it. Every like mid-century desk was like really small, made out of metal, and just did not look like what I wanted it to. Okay, so what I did was I took a picture of my desk. Okay, and I uploaded it to Gemini AI. And I said, hey, Google AI, make this mid-century. And it did. And it looked really fucking good. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And it looks so fucking good. Why did that break? Let's go to the Eternal Darkness. But it looks so good. And now I really want to build a desk like that. A traitor. I know. I'm sorry, but it just looks so fucking good. You're going to Yawai Hell. Yeah, well. Okay, but what if it okay, can I at least show you guys the picture? If I show you guys an AI picture, am I going to get canceled? Cuz it's really fucking good. You're going to Yowie Hell. Why is there thunder? Yeah, nah. Okay, I need a consensus. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, there's 2 sheep in the boat. God damn it. Redraw in MS Paint. You get one from us? Oh no. Okay, no, there's fucking 2 sheep in this boat. I can't have both of these. I did a little more and just steal your sheep. Shit. Oops. I slayed a sheep for my sin. The sheep didn't AI generate the fucking... Okay, hold on. Just like in the Bible? Yeah. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, I'll show the thing. I just want to hook up the sheep first. I'll show the thing in a second, though. Okay, where's the lead? Where's the lead? There it is. Oh, my lag. Did they sacrifice a sheep in the Bible for somebody else's sins? Is that not like a Satan thing? Back in my day, we used waterfalls and leads. Back in your day. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's weird. I'm not sure why it only works one way. All right, let me show you guys what I made up, and I feel bad about it, but so here's the image I submitted. Yes, sheep were killed for sin, bruh. I'm sorry. Okay, this is what so big, so big. This is what I submitted. Took a picture of my desk and said, "Hey, turn this into a mid-century inspired thing." And I kind of thought that it wasn't gonna work. I'm like, "There's no way, right? There's no way that actually does this." This is what it gave me. I mean, that's pretty fucking good, guys. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. Right? Like, I can't... Like, I can't deny that it looks pretty fucking good. Anyways, so I might be drawing plans for this desk. I'm not sure if I'll build it because I'm not that talented, and I would need, like, a lot of tools to do it, like a joinery and shit. Where will you put the dog hole? So I don't know if I'll actually do it, but it looks so good. It's literally, like, exactly what I fucking wanted as well, which is crazy. Oh, it just looks... I'm sorry. It just looks so fucking good. I know it's AI, whatever, but, like, come on. I could sell that for... I could sell that desk for, like, $10,000. And, of course, they got me Googling, like, types of wood. Oh, I gotta be one of this airship, actually. They got me Googling, like, types of wood that I should be using for a project like that. And I found out that people on Reddit suck. I mean, who could have guessed that? I Googled, like, what was it? What the fuck was it? What kind of wood was it? It was a hardwood. It was like, fuck. What kind of hardwood was it? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh my god. Walnut. Walnut wood. Use the kind of wood that will kill you because it's toxic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was looking at walnut wood because it kind of has like the look that I want, but I realized that it's really fucking expensive. It's really expensive. Like a 6-inch by 4-inch piece of wood was like $70. I'm like, okay, so I'm not using that. I'm not doing that. Well, then I started looking around, and I found Reddit where somebody on Reddit asked like, hey, what are some good substitutes for walnut? That won't break my fucking bank because walnut's so expensive. And the most upvoted fucking reply was somebody on Reddit saying, "No, it's not. It's not expensive. What are you talking about? It's not expensive. Ow. It's not expensive. You're so helpful." Like, fuck, I don't have any shears. Okay, whatever. You're so helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ow! I almost just died from that. Reddit Nation, rise up. Don't say that. The sheep's going on a joyride! Yeah, Reddit's just very unhelpful, I feel like. Like, everyone has to have a superiority complex. Nobody can just have a discussion. There has to be somebody putting somebody else down. It's so annoying. Like, just tell me what kind of wood would look good as a walnut substitute, motherfucker. I don't need to hear your shit about how walnut's actually that expensive. Just tell me, motherfucker. Just trying to make an account? Yeah, okay. Oh. Beautiful. What a beautiful, sexy man. Oh, yeah. You're steering this shit, boy, and you're gonna fucking dutiful. Ah! Get the guy back home. Coming out? What? What? Yeah. Drink my soda. Yeah, but I don't know. A lot of tools are really expensive. And the wood itself is also pretty expensive. So I'm not sure what I'll do about that. I did try to buy some pretty cheap plywood for this. I just put a splinter in my fucking finger. Ow! I touched the fucking table and anyway, I made a like a little stand over here, like a little desk for my heater and laundry hamper and a little spot for the dogs to look out the window. And the wood that I chose was from Home Depot, and it's the most crumbly shit I've ever fucking used. Like, it just falls apart in your hands. It's terrible. Don't ever buy from a big box store. Buy from like a smaller, locally owned store. Don't ever fucking buy mahogany. Mahogany wood. It's a very cool color, I'll say that. I like the red. But I must ask, is it also balls expensive? Because I need, like, a lot of it for, like, a desk that looks like this. It's not just, like, a few boards. It's, like, several 4-foot by 8-foot pieces of fucking wood. Yeah, probably. Oh, my God. Price. Mahogany wood price. $7 to $20 per board foot. What? I want plywood. Oh my god. $136. Uh Wait, this is $34. Oh, I'm not sure what. Oh, this is 2 foot by 4 foot. This is 4 foot by 8 foot. This is $136. It's not crazy. I mean, the desk that I'm currently using right now was $80, so I guess it's not a crazy out of scope idea, but it's also still pretty expensive for somebody like me. How do you even sell furniture? Like, if you were a woodworker and you built furniture, how would you even sell it? Like Facebook Marketplace, I guess? Or do you need like an online storefront? I'm not even sure. Let's look at the Menards price of it, actually. Menards. My aunt used to work at Menards. 11% rebate on everything. That's nice. That's nice, dear. Plywood. Well, I probably want plywood that's not meant for construction, I'll be honest. So, is project plywood, like, the stuff that you'd use for furniture? Are you fixated on solid wood? Imitation palette? Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting it, so yeah, it has to be real. Sanded utility plywood. Oh my god. Thunder. Thunder. Marine grade plywood. I don't know. This is something I'm just looking into. It's not that I'm gonna build it, but if I want to build the desk that I showed on stream a little bit ago, it would have to be like, I would need to like learn joinery and shit because I'm not, bitch. I'm not great at it. I would need to learn how to do joinery, and I also need to like buy a table saw and shit because I don't have that right now. The way I've literally been doing this. I'll actually show you guys how I've been making straight cuts on my projects, and it's not good. I'll just put it out right there right now. It's not good. Okay. I own 3 saws. Lend me one, buddy. I say lend me. I'll just steal it. This how I've been cutting straight lines. I've literally I measure out like 1.25 inches from the line I actually want to cut, and I clamp down a piece of straight steel and cut along it. That's how I've been doing it. And it works fine enough, I guess, but I just feel like a table saw would be so much easier because this takes a long time to do. You're gonna rob someone with 3 saws? Hell yeah, I am. Fuck you. You're going down, bitch. Bye-bye, little butterfly. You need to leave, actually. Very nice. We got a little progress done. You needed 2 clamps. I swear I saw the steel shift. Probably. I mean, I can't tell. I have the finished project and it looks square enough. I mean, I do 2 clamps. I'm just too lazy to put on the second one. I mean, yeah. So the first time I dealt with someone trying to rob me. Yeah, it's fine. One thing I also did want to try to do, for this village over here, as you can see, I have a little windmill over here. A very stubby windmill that's not going to move a lot of air, but I wanted to build, like, from that path over there somewhere. I appeared right there. I want to build, like, a lumber yard. So there we have this forest over here. Then I want to, like, build tree stumps all along here and over here. And there'll be, like, a sawmill right here that, if you don't know, lumber tycoons used to build sawmills next to rivers, and they would literally just float down the logs down the river to somewhere else where they'd pick up the logs, and that's how they did mass wood transport, was via the river. So I feel like that'd be very nice. That'd be very cool to do. Have a sawmill like right here, like a bunch of tree stumps. I don't know. And then imagine how this would look if there was like a bunch of logs in the river flowing down that way. Right. Shit, you know what? I've not seen what Rex's houses looked like recently. I just realized. Rex has his own place now, way the fuck over here. Like, way over here. Can I even see it in my render distance? That's a village. I think it's there. No, it's definitely further. It's like past that. Over there. Where the fuck is it? Goodness gracious! Where is it? Oh my god. Losing my goddamn mind. I don't even know where the fuck Rex's house is. Let me turn off my AC real quick. It's getting kind of cold in here. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see a beacon. Is that? No, that's not Rex's house. I feel like it's over here. Am I heading right towards it? That's not Rex's house. There it is. Very corner of the map. Yeah, I don't know. Woodworking is something I really want to get into. I feel like I'm actually relatively pretty good at it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I enjoy doing it. It's fun. Half of a castle. What the fuck? I just assume that's Rex. Rex loves castles. Jump in the Cadillac. What does this place look like, Holmes? Is there bamboo over there? What the fuck? What is that? Why is there, like, green stretches into the unknown? It is bamboo. I was right. Crazy. This is Rex's house. A soda pop on the porch. Eve. What a liberal ass name. Barrels. Yes. Nice place, bro. Drunk Asian? What the fuck? What the fuck? Just looking around, just seeing what's going on over here, I guess. Jump in the Cadillac. Yeah, Rex was building this area over here, but never got around to finishing it. Shame. Itch my eyeball for me. Owie. Let's go home. Oh, Rex is... What the... When did Rex show up? Oh my god. Up in the cat. Let's go look at Bone Sweet's spawn, I guess. Bone Sweet apparently fucking ruined spawn. I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't like in detail observe. I just like flew by and I was like, wow, this place looks like shit now. So we'll see what it looks like. Jump in the Cadillac. Holy shit, why is chat catching up? Hello, do you see this? What the fuck? Did you see that in the left? Chat just all at once just popped up. What the hell? I forgot I was doing that. I have original corner of the map marked with the name Chicken at my cottage. Me and Rex. Can you pay for a new PC monitor for me? Fuck no. Don't just put the blame on me while explosion. What the fuck? What happened? Yes. Wow, that is... Wow. That is... That's beautiful. Zoglins? This is... The Horror Shack? I gotta see this place. Where's my... Oh, I've been taking screenshots. I gotta see this. When we're looking... I don't fucking know, dog. Wow, that is... Wow, yeah, that's great. Free dog! The fucking Toby Fox ass kind of humor. Hot tub. Psst. Triple T eating a delicious sausage. January 6th. Wow, this is a long time ago. Triple T by Bong, hot dog by Rex. Is that what that is? Why'd you build it like that? Why'd you not make it look like a normal fucking hot dog? PP Supreme? Ignore this chest, please. It's someone's, not mine. Yeah, okay. Hot dog. That's not what that is. If it were pork chop, we're perfect. This is a great spawn area. I appreciate that my base has not, my little first airship has not been destroyed. That's great. The fuck is this? Oh. Suiculent is bricked up. Don't take them, please. What? Do you like the poop beacon? Where's it at? The poop beacon? The poop beacon. The poop beacon. Where is the poop beacon? The craft house. This is the craft house? Do not... Okay, well, I can't look then. Sorry. Oh, this is the poop beacon. Wow. Steal the beacon, please. Alright, if you insist, I guess. Yoink. Boop. Well, I also didn't see this flying around. I think this is Rex's just building random fucking castles across the world. Very nice. Has Rex done anything to my starter base? No. Cool. No! Bone, it literally said to seal the beacon, so I don't know what you want from me. Do you like the Doom UI Bilbolge? I love them. I love them. They were so good. Alright. Ah. Alright, I have an idea. I will definitely not finish this stream, but we can at least try to start it. With this beacon's theft, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a saved game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in the doom world you have created. Is that a fucking Oblivion reference? What game is that from? Morrowind. Okay, I'm sorry. Choo. My bad, my bad. Me personas. Dog. Choo. Okay, so what I was thinking about doing was maybe getting to work on that sawmill that I was talking about. A new hand touches the beacon. So let's go look at some reference images of sawmills. That's shopping. Hold on. Okay. We got some pretty good sawmill references here, I guess. This one's destroyed. Very nice. Seldom seen 1867 photo. Hallway sawmill in the Black River, men preparing lumber rafts. That's pretty cool. Kind of like the way that building looks. That's too modern looking, I think. That's crazy. So it looks like all these sawmills are run off of like water wheels, I guess. And some of them also had chimney stacks, which, I mean, I love chimney stacks, so I'll obviously include one of those. See, this looks like a British one, right? They kind of look like they're. This is kind of cool, right? Like, look at this. It's like mostly skeletal. That's really cool, actually. I like that a lot. So it looks like it's besides this one, it's like mostly like houses put up, I guess. This is where the lumberjacks were born, huh? All right, I've seen enough gallivanting. What? Okay. All right. Let's grab some dirt and maybe like do a little bit of some laying out, I guess. So that kind of begs the question, like, what side of the river should the sawmill be on, right? Like, does this look good for right here? Like right here, like a big sawmill thing. Maybe it could be like L-shaped, like part of it's here, part of it's over here as well. Why is it so bright outside? It's currently pitch black out there for me. I don't know. Maybe it could be on this side of the, maybe like at an angle like this, but that might be pretty hard to build though. I think maybe just like a big sawmill like here would be great. Well, you're American? Thanks, asshole. Like this? Poop sawmill. Poop sawmill. Alright. Yes. There we go. Why do I only grab one stack of dirt? Good lord, I have no dirt. Okay. That definitely needs to be a little bit bigger than that. It's a big-ass sawmill, so... Do you guys all think that Uzu's still awake right now? Maybe we could all go ping him real quick. For him, it should be 12:40 if he is still awake. Maybe we could do a big fat ping session real quick, just to make sure he's on his toes. Do 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 do. Pingzu. So this is kind of the general shape of it, I guess. I don't want to keep it a block because I've heard that making just a block detailed is actually pretty difficult. So it won't look exactly like this. Of course, over here there'll be like a big water mill too. No more vacation. Oh, whatever. I kind of wanted to get inspired off of that one with a big like ceiling. Can you build something jaw-dropping? Yeah, sure, man. Here we go. Oh my god, I got a big penis. Oh. There, is that jaw-dropping for you? A dirt square. Yep, that's exactly what I'm building. Yep. That's right, a dirt square. You got it. You're right on the fucking you're right on the nail right there, bud. So I assume that this is the side in which they load shit in, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Bully, a challenge. I love competition. I'm just looking at reference images real quick. Now I'm looking at blueprints. It looks like sawmills typically... Okay. So it kind of looks like that wood gets funneled through like this side all the way down there. and it comes out this side, and then it has like a slide that goes into the river. And then over here would be like a big water wheel. I think. So over here would have to be like some. Oh, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do one more that way on both ends. So this is where they would put the wood in, I guess. And then it would get put on like a chain track and then driven all the way down. And then the people who are making who are making wood chooses what to do with the sawmills. So they can make it like a piece of plywood. They can make it a 2x4. Back, of course, this is like the 1800s, so this is back when 2x4s actually meant 2 inches by 4 inches, whatever. Just do shit like that. And it goes through this entire thing. Maybe what I might actually do is make an extra block, like, out this way. Like, here. You want something horrific? Yeah, man. Actually, let's do a little bit more. And here will be a water wheel that hits off the back this way. Maybe this could be living quarters right here. And the slide that goes into the river is like over here. And then there's like a dock that extends over here into the middle of the thing. So people can hop on the wood and then ride it down the river. Yeah. Let's go take a look at Rex's mesa biome, because Rex made bases that were red. Where am I? Minecraft beta aisle. I didn't even show this yet. This is my Minecraft classic island that I built using Lightmatica. I cheated a little bit. I did the top outside layer, and then I you like pasted it into the world to make it solid. So I'm a dirty cheater, unfortunately. Thing is, sawmills weren't built on rivers. They diverted water from rivers into holding ponds, then opened a gate whenever water was needed to run the mill. Ensured constant, reliable power. I guess my sawmills just built different, I guess. I don't know. That's a lot of words for me that I don't understand. The confessional stream? When were you last at my base? Bone, you have 6,000 bases. Which one's your actual base? I've been to one of your bases, like, within the past 10 minutes. So, I don't know. The island one. Probably never. I like my rhymes pure. I like my rhymes pure, like my food and drugs. God, I fucking love that rap battle. Oh my god. Can you visit it? It's full of incredible new stuff. Soon. So yeah, Rex built this, which kind of has the what? I saw Herobrine, which kind of has the texture I want. So it looks like Rex really just used mahogany, or what's your shit called? Mahogany? Mangrove. Sorry. Rex just kind of used mangrove. There's not anything really special about this, I guess. So mahogany and spruce, I guess. Yeah, that is 2 Fort TF2. Yes. That was Rex's idea, but he never finished it, so. This is the sniper van. This is just like a random fuck-off building, but then this was supposed to be like the fort part. Like, this is where like the gameplay would take place, right? And down here was supposed to be, the intelligence room, as you can see here. So you kind of have that, like, 2 Fort kind of fucking double side entrance, which goes into one main room over here. 2 Fart. And I think, actually, at one point, I seriously considered building a blue fort over here on this side. Like, right here, I want to build a blue 2 Fort over here, looking over to that side, and it'd be, like, actual TF2, but I never got around to it. And plus, I think it was just gonna be a lot of work that I wasn't exactly ready to do it, I guess. What's that word for it? I wasn't into it. I just thought it'd be a cool idea, but I wasn't like actually into it. Okay, I gotta sleep first, actually. To fart. At the edge of a rainbow, there's happiness. To find it, I lost all my pride. Okay, first things first. I need to make those like stilts. So, I think maybe the bottom layer would be like up here, like here, and this is all just stilts below it, I think. So, well, how should I do that? I think maybe the spruce wood probably looks good to act like it's dipped into the water and it's like wet wood. Or maybe it'd be dark oak. I could maybe use spruce, like I'd like Rex it over there, and then dark oak would be touching the water. Excuse me. Oh. Fucking 43 seconds, asshole. What the fuck? Dickhead. I'll just be dying, I guess. So let's see if I have any of that, what I just mentioned. Ow. 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 Fuck. God, that goes fucking crazy. Dark oak log. Spruce. I'm being poisoned. Okay, we're good. We win these. So yeah, my idea is that this will be mostly supported via spruce logs like this, but then yeah, as you can see, that is to make it look like it's wet or something, right? It's kind of my idea, at least. I might actually inset that by 1 block, so the outside is like that, and maybe the inside is like this. Maybe. Actually, I don't know about that. I think it might be better if I can actually like see the supports fully. Oh shit, that's annoying. I forgot my allergy med today. I just remembered. Okay, I think it'd look better if it was on the outside, actually. Like this. Everyone right now needs to stop what they're doing and go watch Epic Rap Battles of History, Winston Churchill versus Theodore Roosevelt. That song is so good. Especially the intro. Like, the first, like, 20 seconds of the video hits fucking harder than a freight train. Bully, a challenge! I love competition! Now where would I mount the stuffed head of a Winston? Like, it's so good, dude. I fucking can't stop watching that video. The most American president. Oh my god. That video is so good. I'm in the fitness digging ditches through Liz's. What's up, bitches? Am I the only person who thinks that Epic Rap Battles of History got worse with time? And I don't even think it's nostalgia talking. I think just genuinely that I feel like they don't hit the same as they did when I was a kid. Like, once again, I don't think it's like nostalgia talking. I think if you go look at their old stuff versus new stuff as just a bystander, it's very obviously that the quality got worse. I don't really watch them. They used to kind of be like goofy, campy stuff, but I don't know. Nowadays, it feels like they just put less effort into it. Like the 2016 election rap battle was like so high quality. I don't know, man. They had like moving cameras and shit, and everything past then has just been not as good. Like once again, the Winston Churchill fucking versus Theodore Roosevelt was just so fucking peak, dude. Oh my god, I love Winston Churchill. Not Winston Churchill. Sorry, he's a yeah. I hate British people. Fucking Theodore Roosevelt is such a great fucking guy. Let's get some music going, by the way. I want to get some music going. Oops. There we go. It's like max volume.
And now, the Riverdale Carnival presents the Archies.
Take care of the kissing booth while we're singing, Sabrina.
Okay, everybody,
All right.
here we go with our new hit record, Sugar, Sugar.
This song, I believe, is... Oh, no. This song, I believe, is from a cartoon, but it was so popular that it became, like, an actual, like, top hit album thing. From, like, the 60s, 70s. Anyways, no, Theodore Roosevelt is fucking awesome. Fucking love that guy. Apparently, he didn't do what he wanted to do in his presidency. He wanted to do more, but he was kind of fucking overwhelmed by the political machine and couldn't get through what he wanted. Like the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration Act, his original concept was like a lot more aggressive than what it ended up being, but it got fucking smashed down in court and he had to compromise really hard on it. There's a lot of stories throughout history that I feel like people should make movies about, and I don't know, there's a lot of like loose ends that I feel like people should make movies about. Like, have you gotten a full movie about the history of Henry Ford? Because that guy's fucking crazy. That guy's a crazy motherfucker. Henry Ford is one crazy motherfucker, let me tell you what. You know that he inspired Hitler? Did you know that? I didn't. What an achievement to have. Wasn't Ford super racist? Yeah. Yeah, he was. Apparently at one point, Adolf fucking Hitler, had a photo of Henry Ford in his office. Henry Ford wrote for a newspaper under an alias, I'm pretty sure. That, he wrote in a newspaper all about how the Jews secretly controlled the world. And they eventually ended up publishing all of Henry Ford's articles into a book called, I don't remember what the fuck it was called. But long story short, a young Adolf Hitler got his hands on it and was like, yo, this guy's spitting straight facts. Why is there a movie about Ford while you say things that they would never allow in a movie about Ford? Well, no, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Who cares? No, that's not right. Okay, let me kill these motherfuckers first. Here's the thing. I want to invent a new brand of movie called like docu-movies, where they're filmed like a full blockbuster budget action movie kind of thing, but they're hyper realistic and based on real events. Like for instance, let's get an entire movie about like the US Revolution of 1776, but instead of like dramatizing it and making it all like fictionist, make it as realistic as humanly possible. Show that the US was kind of struggling during while the Brits were fucking around, and the Brits only left because of pressure back home to focus on at-home affairs, right? Like, just be super realistic about it. Oppenheimer isn't exactly... A little bit like Oppenheimer, but not quite. Oppenheimer is still definitely a movie about, like, it definitely has, like, a story to it. Well, what I'm talking about is definitely more, I don't know. It's less made to, like, encapture the audience and be like, we gotta make kissing scenes and sex scenes, we gotta make guns and just, like, I'd just rather it to be, like, a hyper-realistic recollection of, events, you know? As soon as you see Oppenheimer, it's really good. I have really no qualms with it. The only thing that I will say that I did not like about Oppenheimer, and this is a big one by the way, is the entire movie is about the build up to the nuclear bomb, right? The entire movie is all about how he's building this bomb, this big bomb, and towards the, I don't know, the second half of the movie, I guess, we actually get to finally see it get detonated for the first time. And Christopher Nolan really likes using practical effects, okay? He still uses VFX, but most of the effects in the movie are all practical, okay? Including the nuclear explosion. And the nuclear explosion is literally just a gas explosion. Like, it's so weak looking. No, they did not. They did not have an actual nuclear explosion. It's just a rumor that happened. No. They did not do that. But the practical effects team just made like a big gas bomb and blew it up for the big atomic bomb explosion at the end of the movie. And it was very obviously just a normal explosion, but all the cinematography around it made it seem like it was this huge deal. Like, oh my god, a new weapon was just unveiled. Oh my god, it's gonna change history. But you look at it, it's just like it's a normal fucking explosion. Like, what is special about it, right? Like, what are we doing here? Oops. Yeah, but that's kind of like my main issue with the movie is just the lackluster explosion at the end. Like, they were like once again, they were building up to this. They were building up to it the entire movie, and when it finally happens, it's like a normal fucking, just boring, I guess. I really want to use this kind of wood. I guess I kind of have to. Actually, don't I have chests over here, or did I clean it up? I cleaned it up. Okay. Oh yeah, Durbo. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. But yeah, I would like to see. I could build so many Tung Tung Sahars with that wood you're using. That's interesting. Yeah, but I want to see like a historical movie on like Henry Ford, for instance. Huh. Fuck. Okay. Or PvP boss. I could even imagine like the opening of the movie. So Henry Ford was a crazy motherfucker. He loved experimenting with like engines and cars, and he built his first car in his like basement. And I can imagine like the opening of the movie be him taking off at like 2 in the morning, waking up his wife and kids to watch him take off on his first ever made car that he built himself, and be like, "Look, honey, look!" as it takes off in the distance. I don't know, but I feel like the movie would be great if it focused on the relationship between Henry Ford and his son Edsel Ford, because Edsel Ford got fucking abused by his father. Like, it's not even funny. Like, Henry Ford was a fucking monster to his child. At one point, the only 2 cars in Ohio. Okay, yes. So there was one road that ran through Ohio, and this is like 1900 or even earlier, like 1895 or some shit like that. And there were only 2 cars on the entire road, and they were going at each other. And I guess, I'm not even entirely sure what happened, but they just somehow just ran to each other. Like, nobody gave way to the other person. They didn't hit the brakes or anything. They just fucking smashed into each other at 95 miles an hour. Well, more like 4 miles an hour, but still. Like, yeah, the entire road, dude. Both of you had both of you. They're, how stupid were they? I think there was just not, like, a procedure for it. Also, I do want to point out, back then, there was no such thing as, like, driver's license. You didn't need a license to drive a vehicle, which is obvious, right? But think about it. That means that there's no age limit to driving a vehicle. A literal toddler could get behind the wheel and just take off into the sunset and it would be totally legal. Nobody could stop that little guy. Little tyke. He just beat bye-bye and just go. Sails off into the abyss. Fuck. Also, I did hear a really funny fact that I think is true. Oops. Cheating. Freight cars were like a whole brand new thing. Yeah, around like 18, I'd say like 1900, 1910 and before, cars were known as being like this luxury thing that only the rich could afford, that were mostly used for like racing or getting around the city. They weren't designed to be mass market until Henry Ford came around and changed that. But I heard like a really funny fact that I want to share. Apparently a lot of people back when the Model T Ford first existed, if you wanted to, let's say, date a girl in your town, right? Oh my god, right? If you want to date a girl in your town, there wasn't really a lot of places to, pardon my French, but do it. And because you were expected to live and die and marry in your town, everyone knew everyone knew all the hangout spots. When the Model T Ford came along, that changed everything. It's a myth? Oh, you're kidding. Fuck, that's terrible. That's fucked up. Anyway, the Model T Ford changed everything because they were so widely available and inexpensive that families had them. And if you wanted to go date a girl, you were no longer bound to just your town. You could go to anywhere. You go to the next town over that you usually would only go to like once every year. Go there once a day, dude. And you could go meet up with someone else from a different town, you know? You guys can hear the music, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Oh, God. Oh, my frames. I'll wait for my signal to come back. No, I'm aware I use a different type of wood. See? This is dark oak, this up here is that, and yeah, that one over there is different. I'll make them all blend in better later, but right now I'm focusing on just kind of the bulk of it before I do the details. Anyway, yeah, so the Model T Ford came along, you can suddenly date girls outside of your town. Why? Because that wood's wet. It's wet wood in the water. So I think the Model T Ford got the moniker or the nickname as the Shaggin' Wagon, because parents couldn't control where their kids went with these things, and they could never find them. They could never find them. They're just gone, right? Where'd they go? Huh? Nobody knows. The Shaggin' Wagon. It's awesome. Oh, I just spilled my drink. Oh, never mind. It was mostly empty, so it didn't drop anything anyway. Oh. Damn it, what the fuck? I'm going crazy! Okay, so we have the platform kind of done. Most of it, at least. So I'm thinking... So this back area, like halfway back, should be enclosed. Or at least somewhat enclosed. 3 walls up and a roof? Oh my god. So like this way back will be 3 walls and a roof. And this side will be open air. So you can watch as the wood goes through. And kind of my idea is that this back here will be like the industrial part, where they use like water wheels and shit to go back and run the sawmill, I guess. And this front area will just be like loading in the wood, I suppose. Yeah, dude, I just gotta say, cars changed everything. Whenever people learn about history, I feel like that like schools don't put enough emphasis on just how quickly everything changed when cars were introduced. Like, of course, if you live in like a big major city, life was more similar to what it was nowadays, okay? Like, relatively speaking, because if you were an average American who just like lived in some random town in the middle of like the Midwest, your life changed so much so fast. It's genuinely not, it's not even funny. It's genuinely not even funny how fast everything changed. Before like the Model T Ford and shit, you were for all of human history beforehand, you were expected to be born in your town, marry in your town, have kids in your town, and die in your town. And like the median distance of how far people traveled outside of their hometown was like 13 miles at the most. Like you just didn't travel. And you were just stuck in your town for your entire life. And that was just the way life was for thousands of years. And then the car came along and changed everything. Like, it's not even funny how quickly everything changed. You have to understand that fucking the first airplane took off in like what, 1906? And then 60 years later we were landing on the fucking moon. On the moon. Do you understand how like crazy that is? We're gonna go off to war.
She's fantastic.
Like, it's crazy, dude.
She could be great. She could be a major star. She is a star, Jordan. The biggest
So
star
if
in
you
the
were like a
universe right now as we
70-year-old,
speak.
you literally watched the first plane take off,
He's hip. He's here. He's gonna be doing all
and
kinds
then the
of things. He's gonna
first
change
person
the world.
landing on the moon. That's insane to me.
He touches one thing, he's gone. I swear. He's history. I want to meet her.
I was writing a video script about this exact subject that I might still finish at some point, but I put on hold for now as I work on other projects. Where if you were born in the year 1900 and died in 2000 being 100 years old, oh my god, dude. It's fucking insane how much life changed.
Yeah, he's still after me.
No wonder why, like, old people are characterized as, like, not being able to keep up with technology, because back
Yeah,
then,
does he get impressed by giving me
good thing they missed 2001, because back then,
some
like,
stuff?
everything was just so different. You were born to a town without, on average, you probably had no electricity. You had no clean drinking water unless you had a well in your town. You had no way to refrigerate anything. You hand washed all your clothes. You were more than likely a farmer, right? And by the time you died, you were in a hospital surrounded by these big machines that kept you alive. And like heart rate monitors and shit. That must be fucking insane, dude. I cannot even imagine how, like, vastly different life became after that. Like, seriously, dude. That's crazy to me. That's genuinely crazy to me. And a lot of fucking people live through that. A significant amount of people live to be 100 years old. And they lived through 2000. It just doesn't compute in how like crazy the world changed in such a small amount of time. Are you a material girl? Oh, absolutely. Oh, thanks. Thank you for the 10 months in a material world. Yeah, but I just can't get over just how different life became after the car was invented. Oh my god. It's uncomputable. I can't even imagine. It would be like in the next 100 years, what if we discovered light speed travel and like colonized Mars within like a decade or some shit, right? Like that's how crazy it is. That's how crazy technology was accelerating at that time. I just can't imagine being alive that long and just seeing the world change like that. I just can't. I can't. Be cool, I think. I want to see Mars colonized. I like that concept. Such a shame, such a fucking cum bucket, such as Elon Musk is pushing it the most, but still, it's a cool idea. I needed mahogany wood, or mangrove wood, I'm sorry. There we go. Fix Earth mayhaps. Yeah, but when is that done though? When are you done fixing Earth? You could say we'll fix Earth forever, and then you'll never go to Mars. Never. Like there's Uzu's mom. There's no solid cutoff point where like, okay, Earth's fixed, let's go home. Let's go focus on Mars now. And it's also crazy because you can focus on more than one thing at once, man. It's not one or the other. It's not either we fix Earth or we go, yeah, we can do both. Also, yeah, exactly. It's not like there's a limited amount of money on the planet. I mean, I guess there is, but like, I mean, Elon Musk can obviously fucking afford it, right? I mean, come on. It's not like you have to choose which one to do. Either we kill Earth and go to Mars, or we don't go to Mars and save Earth. No, it's either. It's not either or. It's, you know. I was talking to my mom about AI the other day. Sudden topic shift, I know, but she was talking about how kind of concerning it is because she's a receptionist, and she was like, "I've been concerned that like, what if AI does take my job?" And she told me, "But I don't really care that much because I will be." Because my boss is pretty cool and very anti-AI, and by the time something like this would happen, I'd already be retired. To Earth and Mars. There it is. She was like, yeah, I'll already be retired. And I looked at her and I said, yeah, but I won't be. She's like, and she gave me like this sad fucking look. She gave me like a fucking, just the saddest look I've ever fucking seen in my life. You know? But it's true. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be retired, but I'm not. Let's kill Earth and Mars. /S, by the way, that was a joke. I know the YouTube censors will read that and think I'm being serious, but I'm not. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know if I'm going crazy when I say this, and I don't want to like stereotype people, but I feel like the older generation particularly just doesn't care about what's gonna happen next. There's like this lack of care. Where like, if something happens, does it happen to me? No, okay, whatever, right? And when I tried to sell my car, I saw that in full force with my dad. The head gasket was blown, and he was just like, let's just not tell the seller that. Let them just figure that out on their own. I'm like, no! Don't do that! That's terrible! And he's like, well, it's their problem now, not mine. I'm like, you just don't... That's literally scamming people. That's literally scamming people. You're literally scamming them. Right? Like, what the fuck? That's literally what you're doing. That's just scamming. He was pissed. He was pissed at me for being so, like, don't scam people coded, I guess. He's like, Lucas, it's not gonna sell if you do that. I'm like, okay, then fuck. I don't care then. I'm just not gonna scam anybody. Sorry, and when he explained to people why I wouldn't sell my car, he's like, Lucas has annoying morals. I'm like, bruh. Is your tag Christian? Apparently, he, like, went to, like, a Christian school and everything. He's like literally, like, I don't even know what it's called, but, like, a registered Christian, I guess. I don't even know if there's a word for it. Like, he did everything. He was fully involved in it, and yeah. Seminary? I think so. I'm not sure. Town girl. don't know. Mangroves go pretty fast. I mean, yeah, they are annoying to collect, but they go quicker than you think they do, honestly. It's still annoying, but it's not as bad as it could have been, I guess. I think it helps because all the mangroves are so close to each other, so you don't even need to go to another tree. You can just climb through the leaves, cutting to the next tree already. Right? I guess if you don't have a efficiency 5 hoe, it's extra annoying, but I do, so it's not that bad. I don't know, but it's like if I was the buyer of my car and I brought it home and discovered there was a gas leak, or not gas leak, there's a head gasket blown out. You think I'd be fucking happy, right? Think I'd be happy? No, obviously not. So I just don't want to subject some poor kid who spent all his money on what he thinks is a good car and then bring it home and have it fucking be shitty, right? And I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do that to some poor unsuspecting victim, right? Like. You're still alive? I still have a pulse, yeah. We were smack talking you, Rex. Well, I don't want to edit because there's a storm outside, and if I lose power, I'm gonna corrupt my fucking video file. So I'm just kind of stuck right now. So tomorrow, when the weather clears up, I guess. Oh yeah. First person killed by an automobile was inventor Mary Ward in 1869. Sitting on the front, she was knocked off and crushed. The car was dismantled and buried so nobody else would get ran over. Well, that didn't last that long. Oh, that's not this goes. This goes that way over here, actually. Rex, I was inspired by your base, so I'm making this do this. So I think this goes 3 high, like this. Rockefeller. Like that, I think. And then that's going to be part of the wall. And I think there's going to be like a slight roof slant. It's going to go up. And there's going to be another wall there. Then it's going to roof slant again and then go over, I think. This soup building is pretty cool. Yeah, the soup building. This is a sawmill. We was doing research earlier about the sawmill. I stole the beacon in spawn because it said to steal it, so I did. Oops. I got a little excited. I had to light off the fireworks, I guess. Pussy Destroyer. Soup mill. How's this look? That's good, actually. I think I need to go above now. Mary's cousin built the Great Leviathan telescope in 1845. It was the world's largest telescope for 70 years, and literally looks like a massive cannon suspended by castle walls, and it's insane. Nice. Oh, I want to Google who the fuck is Mary Ward is what I want to Google. What did she make? Wait. Mary Ward. Religious sister. Huh. Born 1585, died 1645. I don't think that's exactly the right person. Okay, Mary Ward, scientist, Irish nationalist. She fell under the rules of an experimental steam car. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? Wait, I didn't even know about this. This is crazy. The Locomotives Act of 1865 imposed a speed limit of 4 miles per hour. What? That's insane. Dude. That's insane. I wonder how much this stunted, like, car development. Maybe because of the rails? No, locomotive cars. Like, steam cars. I wonder if that stunted, like, engine development for a while, because that's fucking insane. 4 miles an hour. You could literally walk faster than that. That's actually insane. That's crazy. I didn't know about that at all. That's news to me. Oh, song's over. That's crazy. Oh, I just slapped myself because there's a mosquito on me. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I got a lot of hair. No, steam cars are really, really cool. We should bring them back. Steam-powered locomotive. Imagine waking up in the morning and throwing logs into your stove car. Oh my god. Just a dream come true, man. You know you want to. There might have been pressures from lobbyists who didn't want to be overtaken by speed and efficiency of locomotives. I don't fucking... Sure, dude. Why not? Yeah. Beautiful, innit? Oh, just an absolute fucking treasure, innit? Oh my god. My back itches. Someone itch my back for me. Yeah, no, it's just fucking crazy to me just how much the world evolved in the time in which cars were invented. Like, it's unfathomable. Unfathomable. The horse manufacturer didn't want to build a pasture. Yeah, that's it. They scared chickens. They scared the dickens out of horses and livestock. Steam engines? I feel like gas cars are a little bit louder. Like, fucking... Are these new trees? Are these trees are new? Did you? Yeah, I made these trees right here. Yeah. I made like 5 or 6 designs in a Redstone or in a creative world, and then I got a copy of this server. And then I used Axiom to paste them in, and I took a schematic, and then I built them in here. Yeah, I can get base soon. Actually, I feel like I should make this just a little bit bigger, like 1 bigger, because it feels like it's uneven right now. Why did Dodge become its own thing? I thought the story was that like Henry Ford fucked over the Dodge brothers in some way, right? What's the song? Pressure by Billy Joel. Yeah, Pressure by Billy Joel. Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit happening in the world, but I feel fairly confident that most of this will just vanish with time. The reason why shit seems like it's getting so crazy right now is because a lot of the old fuckers in charge know that their end is coming. Their end of their tenure is coming, and they're freaking out. They're gonna all die out someday, and they can't stop it. So they're trying to give their last fucking kick and screaming as death takes them in his cold, dead, bony hands, right? So there's a lot of bad shit happening with like global warming, Exxon Mobil. Maybe Henry Ford's in orgies? What? I don't even know how to respond to that. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Thank you. Never talk again, please. Thank you. Roadblocks. My titty. Warming and climate change. I'm telling you right now that. So there's like a first presidency bias that's happening right now, where throughout history, what will happen is, whenever a new generation grows up, they will usually be biased towards the president that's currently in office. So when they become voters, they'll vote for that side, right? So like if you grew up during George H.W. Bush's tenure, you'd be more likely to vote Republican. If you grew up under Bill Clinton, you'd be more likely to vote Bill Clinton or Democrats, right? What's happening right now is very interesting because Mr. DJT is so fucking catastrophically bad that he is inadvertently creating like an entire generation of like, I don't want to say extremists, but like super anti Republican Party kids who are going to be voting when they're adults and are voting right now, and they're all heavily voting blue. Heavily voting blue. Like heavily voting blue right now. So literally all it takes is time. They'll vanish. And the GOP is going to be in a really, really fucking bad spot for a number of years. If not, they're just going to die outright. Yeah, but this tenure's been so catastrophically bad. Wish Zoran Mamdani could be president. Well, you're in luck because Zoran Mamdani, with his aggressive campaigning and his promises and his action that he's been doing, has been inspiring a lot of young politicians to do the same. So you're getting a lot more like Zoran Mamdani's people who are learning from him currently running for president, or not running for president, running for Congress and shit. So you're seeing a lot of this happening. It's happening, and it scares the shit out of Republicans. Well, that's super and all, but I hope they pick some of the smarter Dems and not just blue for the sake of blue. If there's better green or purple option or something. I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand that the current people who are in office right now are like borderline, if not literally fascists. So it's like, would you rather vote for an incompetent Dem or Hitler? I mean, like, let's put it up to a poll, huh? Like, what would you rather vote for? Like, yes, I understand what you're saying, but that kind of mindset only works in a functional system, right? So, like, which one would you rather vote for? I mean, You have to understand, though, that Dems are kind of incompetent, therefore both sides are the same. Like, no. 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 Good lord, I'm fucking up. Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, but if you've seen, there's been a recent what was that one election in, what was it, fucking Kentucky or something? Oh my god, who was that? Thomas Massey versus Ed Galreen? Yeah, that's it, Ed Galreen. There was a recent congressional election held in Kentucky. And the exit polls are extremely interesting because it turns out that young people overwhelmingly voted for fuck, what the fuck was his name? Ed Gallerine and oh my god, Thomas Massey. Oh my god. Young people like below the age of like 36 overwhelmingly voted for Thomas Massey. Overwhelmingly. But what happened is the old boomers came to the polls in swaths, and even though there's less boomers in the population nowadays, they're still voting like fucking crazy. That's the problem. So once these fuckers die out, the GOP is fucked for a long time. Genuinely. And it's happening. It is happening. Every election cycle it gets closer and closer. It'll happen, and it will be a glorious day. Yeah, but I think it's very funny watching a lot of like politicians react to Zoran Mamdani, because do you guys know what works? How to make people vote for you more? You guys know what works? It's called doing shit. Turns out when you do things to make life better and generally improve, it turns out people will like you more. Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me. And it's really weird. It's really funny watching a lot of politicians react to this because it's like, what do you think people want you in office for? Like what do you think's happening here, right? Like, did you know that if you elect somebody who does change and that person actually does change, people like that person? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oops. Free puppies and ice cream for everyone. Yeah, you'd be a great president. And every highway. Having to do stuff sucks, though. You're right. That's why all the politicians, when they get into DC, just kick their fucking feet up and do nothing, I guess. Oh, those Epstein files? Whatever. I'll get around to it. Actually, I think it might actually be better if I extend this off to one, because I'm thinking I don't want every single one of these posts to be a thing. I feel like it kind of block the view. Would it? So I think I might just do it like this. You change your your item key bind? What do you mean? I'm fine with it being like this. Oops, hold on. Sorry. Maybe like this. Okay, tap the key. Good thing I'm not a fucking idiot and drop shit into lava. Moron. Okay. How's this look? Maybe, it might actually look better if there's one everything like this. Delete your channel. Fuck out. Okay, I think I might actually like this better. I was gonna make it separated like that, but I think this is actually better looking than what I was gonna do. Oops, dumbass. Hate maxing. Oops. I can't wait to get create and make this fucking sawmill functional. Like, next season, boys. Next season. As you're building it, though, is your new house. This is a sawmill. So, this is an old-fashioned sawmill. So it's on the river. So because there's gonna be a water mill here. So this will be like a very small like building right here. This will be a big water mill that spins the saw in this building to cut shit. And back here there'll be a slide which goes into the river here with a little dock so the lumberjacks can get on the logs and sail down the river to where they need to go. Oh. I have built this wrong. I just realized. Huh. Wait, no, hold on. No, because you can't have the slide going out into the river because it doesn't make any sense. The logs would have to come from that way, down the river here, and then this needs to be loaded into a train. Because you can't just, like, put fucking 2x4s into the river. Obviously not. Shit. That makes sense. Yeah. So the logs will have to be coming down from that way. And then they'll need to be, like, a little dam here or something, and then they'll need to be, like, lifted into here and then sawed through, I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. You can, if it's by boat transfer, I guess. Have you guys? I don't think I've told anybody about my my new dream that I want to do one day. Did you guys know that the you guys know about the big old helium crisis? How like there's a limited amount of helium. Oh my god, we're gonna run out of helium. Holy shit, right? Apparently, it's not actually exactly true. There is a helium shortage. There's not. We're not running out of helium, as in we're not going to be able to get any more. Helium is like a byproduct of mining natural gas. As long as we're mining natural gas, there'll always be helium. The problem is that the alpha decay makes more. Yeah, go do that for me real quick, please. Just fucking smash molecules together. I want to watch you do it. Anyways, the U.S. had a massive helium reserve because they thought, like, airships and zeppelins were gonna be really, really big and popular. So they stored away a bunch of fucking helium, and they realized that not only were airships not being popular, but they had no use for this helium, right? So they started selling it off. And for the past like 100 years, we've been selling off our helium. Well, we're running out now of the helium reserve. And that means that, like, solo manufacturers have to take up the helm and make their own helium instead, or mine their own helium instead of relying on the U.S. to do it. And that's the quote-unquote shortage. It's not that we're literally running out of helium in the U.S. It's that the U.S. government is selling the helium and running out of the helium to sell. That's where the shortage is coming from. So helium's not gonna, like, disappear in 20 years or anything like that. Can you get fishing rod for season 4? We already have Pam's Harvest, dog. Okay, I think I want a white roof for this building, so, or at least for this back half. Whatever, I'll figure it out. So I think I'm gonna use pale oak. Pam's got everything. We can maybe add fishing. Would you want, like, just a mod that adds more fish, or do you want, like, an overhaul to the fishing system, right? Oh, I have so much pale oak. Holy shit. I don't even know how I got all this pale oak. Good lord. I think we're set for pale oak for a while. Also, Rex, look, I built a little castle wall in the town, inspired by your shit. There you go. Look, wow. I want a mod that makes it actually fun to go fishing, like adds minigame to fishing or something. We'll find that mod then and send it to me, dog. I will look good. B personas. Ow, my kneecaps. There's no need to feel down. Thank you, Rex Light from my Discord server, CXCD. I love gay people. Spawn recently? Yes, Rex, I have been a spawn. I've seen the catastrophe that... Yes, I have... Yes. Welcome back. The Master Shake crafting table home. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go in though. There's a sign on the front that says don't enter or something like that, so I just didn't go in. Oop, did I mix that? I did. Oops. I'm gonna fill this in so it looks nicer. I think for abiding the rules. Yeah, no problem, man. I feel like I should probably make beer. Yeah, I'll do all of that. No problem, man. I'll figure that out. If you're drunk and you go mining, there's a higher % chance that you'll accidentally cut off a finger and take half your health damage. I think it looks better. Okay. Amazing mod, yes. I'll just figure that out in like a weekend. No big deal. What version will season 4 be? I already locked it in, and it's not the mod for it's not the season for estrogen mod. It is, I think, 20.1. Hold on. Version. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. Hold on. .121.1. Head poop. Yeah. 121.1. I've also got a backport mod that will backport features, so we'll have shit like Pale Oak as well, and Slime, that cube mod, Chaos Cubed, Baby Chickens, I think. Yeah, Neoforge. It's Neoforge because I'm not entirely sure why I did that, but I think it's because there was like a lot of just heavier mods that just were not for Fabric, and there was a point where I'm like, I just can't. I just have to go fucking Neoforge. I gotta texture this roof. This roof is way too, like, one color. Add an ad mod. What? Oh, ADD mod. Yeah, okay. As far as I'm aware, most Forge mods work on Neoforge. Neoforge is basically just like a cleaner version of Forge, I think. Like a more well-optimized and more well-supported version of Neoforge, or of original Forge, I think. To some extent, I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, do whatever you want, man. I love Mother Russia. Yeah, there's a lot of really smart people who are coming up in the world. And very importantly, there's a whole generation of people who are currently being raised who are hyper focused on like the environment and making life better for people. And they're gonna challenge and rock the fucking boat. They're gonna tip the fucking boat over, dog. So I'm not particularly worried about it. I mean, in the short term it'll be bad, of course, you know, as it is right now, but I have absolute faith that the old fucks will be kicked out and the new fucks will come in. And I can't wait until the day where the political story is all about how Like, the biggest controversy of the week is, like, how the president wore a blue shirt instead of a white shirt or some shit, you know? I can't wait till that's the most exciting story of the week. And it will happen. It will happen. Wait, Tide has a second red. Fish, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind. Just choose whatever, dog. Woke crack. Yeah. Fucking Minecraft's infested by gay people. Fucking Minecraft's so gay now. Tide 2 for season 4. I don't know what it adds. If it's too crazy, no. But if I don't know. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record. Wunderbar. I love Mother Russia. Russia has some cool lore behind it. I'm down with it. Just, you know, get out of the current war, then we'll talk. I'll go test Tide 2. I have to test it. I'm the motherfucker who's gonna put it in the mod bag. God, the assassination story of Rasputin is fucking insane, dog. Oh my god. Rasputin, like, just straight up lived through poison. They tried to poison him by spiking his food and drink, and he just ate it and tanked it. And he was fine. And they eventually just had to shoot him. And that's how he was assassinated. And even then, he even survived the bullet. And almost got away. So he ran out into the middle of the field. And they shot and they took care of him then. And apparently the the Russian police were alerted to what was happening because neighbors complained about the sound that was happening, like the gunshots, right? They complained, it was like, hey, it sounds like someone's getting shot. So the police showed up and they're like, hey, what are you doing? And the guy was like, okay, listen, we killed Rasputin, okay? And the Russian police officer was just like, all right, cool, have a good day, and left. Because everyone hated Rasputin in Russia, but he was still so powerful. So they just had to fucking... so the police were just like, all right, well, do what you gotta do, man, and left him to his own devices. I think for the most part, most people who killed Rasputin got away with it scot-free. Like... Witch doctor told me what to do. He told me ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla walla bang bang, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla walla bang bang. The Genshin version? I don't know. Do any of your mods include ketchup? And if not, will you add that one that does? Probably not. To both those questions. Rex, Google it. Maybe Pam's has it. I'm not sure. Or search bar it in creative mode, I guess. Please. Get the fart mod that lets you fart. Yeah, man, no problem. Every time you click shift.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
To the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 360. To the top part. Ooh, sure. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Ah. Oh, it is enough. Nice. Cool, there's one half of my roof. It's a little goofy looking, a little tall, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit tall, isn't it? I think it's fine. Tall white roof. Do slabs. Maybe. Let me make a chest to put all my shit. My poop. Alright, I should probably tear us down, shouldn't I? It's a little too tall. Play Amish Paradise. Play Word Crimes. The fuck is that? What crime did you commit? What'd you do? Hey, isn't Pomni being added to Digital Circus? Fortnite? Play Germs. There are germs, Freeman. Freeman, I know you came here to steal my ideas. You're an idea stealer. There are germs in the song, Gorgon. Didn't I see some kind of like controversy with Wayne or something? Where like he said something on Twitter like, oh, I just hate the fans or something. People are being fucking dicks on my new series. What was it? He said something like that, didn't he? What'd he say? They made Pomni unnaturally tall? Nah, dog. They made her curvy. That's what they did. What? Yeah, Wayne Radio TV said, I hate the fans on Twitter. Yeah, that's right. He said that. He did that. Yeah, Pomni was added to Fortnite and they made her curvy. They made her curvy. Oop, I'm way the fuck over here, actually. Hold on. I'll bait. It is true, Gorgon. I can't wait till Alex shows back up in that fucking series. She's my favorite character by far. She's gonna in the next part, I assume, because that's where they ended it. Gorgon. One character that I wish I would add to HLVRAI 2 is another straight man character, right? You know how Wayne is like Gorgon is the straight man in this universe. What if they added a second straight man character, but like who was super straight man? Like, what if they added another character who was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? What is happening? Why are you guys so insane? And whenever he got, and if he ever got shot, it would be like the end for him. So he'd last like 20 minutes. He'd go, oh, I bitch. Oh. It starts like choking his own blood. Like, I gotta go soon, bro. Swear word. Swear word. That's fine. Goodbye. Gorgon. That'd be the character that I would add. Like Frank Grimes from Simpsons. I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, sure. Oh my god. I got shot and you guys aren't fucking helping me. He's like fucking puking out blood. My throat is sore. I recorded an hour-long video today, so I'm kind of fucked up. Fucked up and evil. I still want to buy Eminem's first album on like cassette. Round the outside, round the outside. if a character like that were added, I would like them to be played by Gur. I will shake my head and I will nod my head and say yes as I pretend I know who that is. Yes, indeed. I agree. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, I want to make a collection of like CDs or cassettes. I feel like it'd be really, really cool. I have a little bit of a small one going of like mostly like Lemon Demon, I guess, but that's not exactly, you know. That's not quite right. Alright. Back to square one, Gorgon. That's fine. Bubby. Didn't Eminem grow up in Detroit? I don't think he was he born in Michigan? I don't think he was. I think he moved here and he grew up in Detroit. So he was like a fucking gangster. Controversy. Never say that again. I don't even know what I said, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit tired right now, so I'm not entirely sure what I just said. I could have said the N-word. Don't say slurs, actually. No shit, dumbass. Go leave already, dog. Go back to... Where do you live? You live in Czechoslovakia, don't you? Or something like that? I don't even fucking remember where you live. This looks like a job. If you ever say a slur, can you say the F slur? What? Thinking that exists is probably a sin? What? Maybe in your communist-ass country, and not here. We have the freedom of speech. I saw some people who I think were confused about what freedom of speech actually meant. Like they were like free speech absolutionists who went to like Brony conventions and would like wave the Nazi flag and would be like, if you don't like this, then you hate free speech, or if you don't want us here, then you're a free speech hater. And my kind of like response to that is kind of like, here's the thing. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to fly your Nazi flag as high as you want. But the thing is that I'm allowed to ban you from the convention as well. And I'm allowed to talk shit about you as well. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how it's like a two-way street? Right? Isn't it crazy how it's a two-way street? You're allowed to say whatever you want, and I'm allowed to ban you from my Discord server. Like... Da-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I've just seen people online who just like don't understand like the concept of free speech properly, and think that if you say, hey, please don't say this at all, it's just like a violation of free speech, and that's not true. It's a two-way street. It goes both ways, dog. That's why we're allowed to have fucking, I guess, child rapists in the White House, I guess. Fucking... Da-na-na-na-na. 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 Na-na-na-na. Oh, ant on my desk. Oh, he's dead. I kill an ant. If you say a slur, can it be the F slur? What an unhinged thing to say. Didn't Lady Gaga go through like 6,000 partners? That was a germ, Gorgon. Gorgon, I want to kiss you sloppy on the mouth, Gorgon. Gorgon, we must make out sloppy style. It's a new one of my inventions. Gorgon, come here. Gorgon. What? It must be so unhinged to not know the context behind who these characters are and just hear that and be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's from a show? Yes. It's from a show of two characters who fucking hate each other and I just made them kiss, I guess. Gorgon. Gorgon. Come here. We must test my new invention. I like how unintentionally fucking racist Gorgon is as well. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's right. Being racist is funny, guys. No. Caught in a bad romance. Ow, what the fuck? I hit the floor? Nice. Ooh, my cheek. Gorgon, do not kiss me. You are covered in germs. Okay, maybe one peck. The win is soon. Alright, fine. I'll go right over there right now. Just for a minute. I want to finish this roof before I get off. Pussy Destroyer. Also tied to since we work with everything else. This mod pack is not designed to work with everything else. I'll be honest. There's a lot of mod pack people who make mod packs for a living usually spend a lot of time making sure every little mod works with every other little mod and there's no incompatibilities and crashes. I've not done that. This is just a mod to have fun. This is just a mod pack to have fun. It's not meant to have like a series of rigorous progression series. Just build whatever you want to build and don't worry about, oh my god, the progression's kind of fucked up. I don't care. It's fine. Gorgon. Gorgon, Rex is a bitch. What? I did not say that. Must have been the germs. I don't have fun, bro. Yeah, don't worry about, like, rigorous progression or anything like that. Just... Gorgon. Gorgon, the germs are making me say things like I love you. The germs are making me feel a flutter in 3 of my hearts. 3 of my 4 hearts, Gorgon. Best stream out. Gorgon, the germs are making me want to kiss you on your succulent, invention-inspired lips. Don't think too hard about it. Whew, I like ya. Shit. The germs. Whoa. Where is this fucking place? Weird something. There it is. Tsar's kind of tsundere. I am thinking about it. Alright, what's changed since I've last been here? Oh, nothing. It looks the exact same. This looks the same. There's half a fucking house here. What's changed here, besides the thousands of signs which are making me drop FPS for some reason? The doctor, out of 5, 3 months pay the price, the neck is too slim, the body is too long. That's very nice. Oh. You see the jar? This one? The jar. Oh. Rainbow Dash. Very nice. Very nice place you got here, bro. Oh, my mouse died. Okay. When were you last there? 6 months ago, actually. Yeah. I need to actually go repair my elytra. I'm kind of stroking out over here. As in having a stroke, not anything else. Gorgon. Ugh. I don't think I ever saw this, but Tide actually only deploys the minigame if you catch a fish. Nice. Bone. I am genuinely saddened that you left the N in this state. Genuinely saddened. Here I am. Nope. Season 4 ends in literally exactly a month and 1 day, so... It's got a rainbow drone! Also, you guys remember how I claimed in a previous video how, the reason why Hasbro didn't use the G1 characters for, G4 was because they, like, lost the copyrights or some shit? I found out the real reason why. And it's actually kind of dumber than you think it is. Hi, CXD man. Yes, hello. The real reason why is actually that, Give me something new to build, I build it tomorrow? Fuck. Don't... Oh my god. Oh, shit, dude. Put me on the spot like this, dog. Okay. On the river next to the sawmill, you can build a little steamboat, and it needs to be little. It can't be like a giant one that takes up the entire river, like a little moderately sized steamboat or something, right? Moderately sized steamboat. And it needs to be. I'll show you where to build it here in 2 seconds. Like a dinghy, I guess. Anyways, so the reason why Hasbro wasn't able to use the G1 characters in, oh, I'm at Spawn. That's nice. In G4 when they were first developing it is not because they lost copyright like I thought they did. The actual real reason why is much more pathetic. Hasbro literally just didn't want to renew the copyrights of the G1 characters. That's literally it. They could have. And we would have Firefly instead of Rainbow Dash, and we'd have Pose instead of Fluttershy. But I believe that Hasbro just genuinely did not think that Generation 4 was going to be a success. So they just literally did not put the effort into renewing the copyright for these characters. Like, genuinely, that's the entire reason why. And when they realized that, oh my god, G4 is a fucking massive success, they changed up their tune and they actually finished it. And they actually re-trademarked the characters. That's why, although Surprise showed up in the first season of G4, she wasn't named anything. She was named just Wonderbolt 1 or some shit because they didn't renew her copyright until after Season 1 came out. So that's actually like the real reason why. I thought it was because they somehow lost copyright to like Disney or some shit because of the My Little Pony Tales series, but that's not it at all. That's not it at all. They just genuinely just did not want to put the fucking 20 minutes it took to renew the copyright trademarks of the G1 characters. And they told Lauren Foss to use G3 characters because G3 was like literally just ended and all the copyrights were still available. But I just think it's a really funny thing that they did. Alright. So this will be stairs, I suppose. Well, that's a good song.
Alright, state your name and power.
I
Ja time.
with my griddle of justice, I bash the enemy in the head, or I burn them like so.
This is a very interesting intro about superheroes and shit.
I am Pencilhead.
And I am son of Pencilhead.
We erase crime.
2 generations of...
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Here we go. Waiting for the song to actually drop.
I'd say there's potential.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna
Yeah, baby.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the
This music video for this song is really funny because it's been fucking destroyed. This movie looks this music video looks fucking awful. It's like interlaced 480p and like super saturated. It looks just fucking god awful. But apparently it wasn't filmed like that. It's funny. Very good song. Yeah, I just think that's funny about the G1 thing, though. They just genuinely just did not care enough to trademark it. Anyway, oh yeah, Rex, I was gonna show you. So like right here, so like a steamboat that's like, let me see. That's like this wide. Yeah. It needs to be pretty small to fit down the river, and it needs to have like wood, like cut planks of wood on the back of it. What does a dinghy look? You said dinghy, but I need to see what that looks like. Dinghy. Interesting. Not that small. No, like an actual steamboat. Google steamboat and look at the images you see. You see those big ass boats with like rotors on the back of them. Yeah, make a little boat. All right. I guess, Gorgon. Jorgen. Gorgon. I am Jorgen. What the fuck, man? Gorgon. I think I like this actually. Had that ability to have an actual aquarium, dude. So does your mom. Gorgon. And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. Do better. How about you fuck yourself? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Gorgon. Your wife and kids look like a pot of stew. Oh, nice. Anyways, I want to tell you guys about my dream that I had. That one day when I'm a millionaire, I want to do. Okay, and this is real, by the way. This is totally real. I looked into it, and I think it's a really, really fun idea that I really want to do because it's really fucking cool. But airships. Do you know how you can purchase like little paramotors, which are like literally just like engines with fans strapped to your back with a parachute, right? They don't require a license to fly. You just get in them and go. So the idea is to build a like Zeppelin or something with this concept, right? I want to build like a small airship that anyone can buy, and they can just take out on the open sky. Now, the fastest possible Zeppelins only went, like... Where did I put my fucking box of spruce? The fastest Zeppelins only went, but, like, 50 miles an hour at the absolute most. 60 maybe. So they're not fast, but they're cool. That's all that matters. They're really fucking cool. So yeah, that's my grand idea, is make a Zeppelin, like a personal aircraft Zeppelin that anyone can buy. Someone crossed the English Canal on a pedal-powered airship. That also reminds me of Santos Dumont. Santos Dumont, he moved to France, and that was like his huge claim to fame. He was like an airship enthusiast that was awesome, and he would just have an airship that he would use all the time. He would literally like just fly around Paris with his airship and just fucking go crazy. It was awesome. He would like just drop down and like take kids for rides and like birthday parties and shit. And he would just like use it for personal transport. Like there's even one story of a guy, like a French guy, aristocrat, who was sitting at like a cafe, and just down the street, fucking Santos Dumont just landed his fucking airship, walked in and got a drink and left with his airship like a fucking badass. Oh my god. A couple years ago? I didn't know that. I gotta Google that. English. Huh. Record pedal-powered airship. Wow, that's really... I love that so much. It's not even that big. Honestly, if I wanted to, like, put, like, a little... If I wanted to put, like, you know, a little fucking motor on that, and, like, a little platform you can stand on, it doesn't have to be that much. You gotta remember, there's also the square cube law, right? And that's like, your friend. Like a bicycle strapped to a balloon. Yeah, it's so cool, dude. Awesome as hell. I feel like, actually, the balloon's not big enough, because he has to pedal to keep it up in the air, it looks like. You guys can't see this. Hold on. Fuck. I'm going crazy. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Oh, there's my display. Look at that thing. Look at that thing up there. See that? Maybe the like resting height that it wants to rest at is like very low to the ground. I don't know. I feel like I wish they would like cut the tethers or something. I think it would look cooler if they just had no tethers. Goodbye. Yeah, but I'd love to build something like that, like at a mass production scale for everybody to enjoy, but like with like a little deck where you could keep shit, like your like a steering wheel and shit. He's going at fucking 10 miles an hour. Oh no, that's wind. Oh, did he give up? No, he didn't. That's so cool, man. Yeah, like they only go like fucking. They don't go that fast. They only go like what? Like I said, the fastest like engine-powered airships only ever went like fucking 40, 50 miles an hour. They were not fast. But that's not really the point. It's not to go fast, it's to have fun. And I feel like airships would be perfect for recreational flying. Just imagine just sitting up there and go really fast. How fast can they go? I thought they went like 60 miles an hour.
Drop your keys back there.
Oh. Video. 90 miles an hour? I'm not sure about that. Hold on. Airship top speed. Airship top speed typically ranges from 60 to 85 miles an hour. Huh. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but what I was trying to say is that it doesn't really matter about the speed, though. It just matters how you use it. Ooh. Ignore that. Just imagine buying one of my airships, right? And sitting in town and taking it up into the sky in town, like a little like wooden platform you can stand up on. It's just like looking over the railing at just like your town, like from a really high up perspective. It'd just be so fucking cool. It'd be so cool, dude. I can't. It's just such a fucking vibe it would be. And imagine if you had like electric engines or something, right? Where it would be quiet as hell. You could just fucking coast up there at like 1,000 feet in the air, looking down at your little town, being like, "Wow, this is it." And because it's like an airship, you don't need like engine power to keep it coasting. You can just like turn off the engine, just sit up there and like fucking take a nap or some shit. It'd be so fucking cool. You get the opportunity to ride a hot air balloon, take it. Yeah, but that's a hot air balloon. You can't control that mostly for the most part. I mean, I guess you can control it by like going to different air currents, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I just hot air balloons don't itch the fancy. I want zeppelins. I want airships that were fucking awesome. If they were to be like mass produced though, zeppelins though, for like recreational use, I feel like at a certain point you can't really you wouldn't really be able to deflate it. You'd have to sell them like fully stocked up on helium and include the helium on the price, because helium's really fucking expensive, right? So you have to like just always store it with helium in it. And I think there's certain materials where helium can't leak from. Right? I'm not sure. I know that you can compress helium and it would make it less buoyant, so you can like have control on the airship of how high up and how low you go. One of the great days of my life, my mom's friend. You do in fact control it by changing altitude to access to wind streams. Yeah, that's what I know, but yeah. I don't know, I just don't feel like hot air balloons itch that scratch for me, you know? Like, yeah, they're also pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. They're not Zeppelins. It'd be like compromise, and I can't do that. I can't compromise on my dream vision of, maybe not even, it doesn't even need mass producing, it can just be my Zeppelin that I take around town. I'm not even entirely sure what the FCC, was it FCC I think who does the air stuff? I'm not entirely sure what the FCC would even think about like a Zeppelin like that. Like would they be cool with like a Zeppelin like that? Because would it be, I don't think it would be like classified as lightweight, would it? FAA? I don't think it would be classified as lightweight, right? Would you need a license for something like that? Maybe you could like get it under the experimental aircraft license, right? Most likely. What, the experimental aircraft license or what? Because I think if you can list things as experimental aircrafts, and they have like suddenly much more lax restrictions on what you can do with airships because of that. My mom's friend took us for a couple hours and it's dead sun out there. We were 100 feet up in the air in a football game. People in the town of Frankenmuth. I remember that. I know where Frankenmuth is. I went to a wedding there once. Or no, we used to go to Frankenmuth for we used to go to Frankenmuth for Easter once a year. But then my grandma got too old, so she couldn't go anymore. And last time we went there was for a wedding. Yes. And my dad got horrific food poisoning from it. Just horrific. Post in Discord. Alright. Why spores? You know, I just kind of wonder what the FAA would think about me building a real life Zeppelin, right? Like that, they'd have to have some issues with that, right? they wouldn't just be like, yeah, man, do whatever you want to. Because I know with like light aircraft, you don't need a license. You just have to like give way to other pilots and shit, right? You just have to make sure you're like not in anybody's way, and make sure you're visible, and not fly after nighttime, right? And stay below, I think, what was it, like the clouds? Or no, it was you always have to be able to see the ground, and you can't be obscured by clouds, I think. So you can go above the clouds, you just can't like be obscured by clouds, I think it was. So I wonder how that would work, because obviously make a Zeppelin, it would have to be lighter. I mean, it'd have to be heavier than the like the minimum weight class of lightweight aircrafts. I'm not sure. FCC homemade airship. You need the design to be approved by, I believe, the FAA and weirdly enough, NASA. What? I'm just more worried. I'm not worried about making the thing. I'm more worried about I'm just worried about what the FCC would think. So it looks like you'd have to register it with the FCC and NASA, I guess. And I guess you don't need a license for it at that point. I just don't know what the FCC would think about it, that's all. That's just what I'm mostly concerned about. I'm not even worried about like the actual building it part. Because listen, Santos Dumont was able to build aircrafts with vastly inferior technologies and materials, and he had a fucking whale of a time doing it. So I assume that in the year of our Lord 2026, it'd be a lot fucking easier to build airships. We just don't because of stigma. I think there's only like, what? Was there only like 20 airships left in the US operating? And all of them are like advertisements or some shit? Something like that. What the fuck does the FCC need to know about an airship? The Federal Communications Commission? What? Okay, what the fuck is the... Okay, no, I'm sorry. I just don't know the government brands of what the fuck it's called. Hold on. The FAA. I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. Fucking liberal. I'm sorry, I don't know all the branches of the government off the top of my head, you dickhead. Jeez. Yeah, but one day, man, I'm gonna get that motherfucking airship up there and I'm gonna look like the biggest badass of all time. The big issue, though, is, I think genuinely, like, the biggest cost is not even the airship, it's the helium gas. Because helium has a shortage, right? How many Israel it take to light balls? 4, I think? How many liters it take to lift balls? How many liters it take to lift human? I don't know. Like, I read the numbers for it somewhere. I know how much it is, and it's pretty expensive, and it makes a pretty big blimp, but it's not impossible. Just the issue that I would experience, though, is storage, because I don't want to deflate it. Obviously, once I would make this theoretical airship, it would have to just kind of exist. Because if I let go all the helium, that's like literally thousands of dollars down the drain. So I'd have to be careful with that. It'd have to be, like, just be stored at max size forever. I would not be able to deflate it ever. I think it's like 20,000 liters for a human, I think, or something like that. But that's just a human, by the way. That's like 180 pounds of human. That doesn't include like the 200-pound like flight deck and engines and shit. That would probably weigh a bunch more. So, but once again, the squared cubed law is on your side. So, like, if you double the volume of the air inside the airship, it quadruples the lifting weight. I'm pretty sure, something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. So, at a certain size, you find like your middle ground. I don't know, I really fucking like airships. Just the idea of being on something like that in the sky above your, like, hometown is just fucking unbelievable, dude. It's just so cool. I'm just sad that airships went away in the way they did. I can understand why. But at the same time, at a certain point, like, why does everything have like a capitalist reason behind it? Like, oh well, airships weren't good for commercial purposes, so they kind of died out. It's like, bruh. Okay, and well, they're really cool though. Does everything need a fucking function? Like, I have like a Stirling engine toy on my desk, right? That doesn't have a function. It just looks cool, and it's fun to play with. Does it need to have a fucking function? Why can't airships have that same like thing? Why do they need to have some crazy ass fucking? Well, they need to have commercial viability for it, right? Like that's fucking whatever, dog. I'm gonna commercial viability your mom. I think I'm done for today. I think I'm pretty tired, pretty tuckered out. It's late at night. I'll be going to bed soon, brother. We built most of the sawmill, looking pretty good. Probably like what? I think half of it, because not only is there this shit up here, but you also have to. What I missed? Oh, we went deep into details about making and building an airship to fly. Deep into detail. I was talking about like how much lifting gas you'd need, how much helium issues that would come up with it. It was fucking the biggest present concern that I have with building an airship would be what the FAA would think about it. Right? Like I feel like the FAA would not be very happy with it. That's just that would be what my main concern would be is what would the FAA think about it? I feel like I'd want to build it rigid body as well. I just feel like rigid bodies would be cooler. And not, like, just felt or some shit. I would also be somewhat concerned about, like, this might be, like a far-fetched fear, but I'd be concerned of, like, somebody shooting it down. Like, somebody takes a bullet and fires it at the fucking balloon and it falls, right? Like, maybe that's an out-there concern that has no bearing on reality, but it's just something I think about, I guess. Anyways, I'm about done. Yep. Very nice. Up and at her. Let's get at her. I suppose I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'll see you boys tomorrow, right? Remember, kids, always tolerate intolerance, and I will see you fellers later.